Big up to everybody. It's your boy Mark, and of course, we're live, getting ready for the game. Manchester United takes on West Ham at home. Guys, it's going to be an interesting one. Don't go anywhere. Welcome today. It's a strange roller coaster ride of a season it has been. Here we are sitting in 13th place in the Premier League. Not where any of us expected to be, but with Europa League final just 2 weeks away, guys, a shot at silverware and salvation. It's been a campaign full of inconsistency, injuries, and questions, but as always, the Red Devils keep us watching, guys. What are your thoughts? Get in the comments. Let me know what you're saying. I hope you're having a wonderful day, each and every one of you, and happy Mother's Day to each and every one of the mothers, each and every one of the fans who are mothers themselves. Big up to all of you, because if not for you guys, there won't be any of us here. And of course, shout out to the mothers of all the players in Manchester United. Happy Mother's Day. Alles Zoom, Muttertag, as they would say in Deutschland. Big up to Irfan in the building, my brother. I don't like the team of all first 11. That is, yeah, it's not the first 11, bro. It's a rotated team. I think it looks pretty decent. I'm not really complaining too much because, as you know, bro, it is what it is. It's at this stage of the season. Europe is where it matters. And we have that game. So resting the players and keeping them fresh, ahead of that fixture, I think will be a better choice for us right now in this moment. Big up to everyone from Irfan as well. Happy Mother's Day to each and every red female, every one of you. You are just as much a fan, even a greater fan, because you know what? You bring others into the fandom as well. Big up to all of you guys and have a wonderful day. I hope the Reds come through for the mothers today. Hopefully, it's going to be a good game. Let's see how it goes. I got my boy Themba Banks in the building. He's going to be joining us shortly. He will be hosting today, as you know. Your boy's not at home. And my phone, well, the battery's not fully charged. So I'm going to have to jump in at halftime, but I'll be about in the chat as well. It's going to be an interesting time. And here comes my brother, the underground one. You know what I'm saying? The other Manchester family. I was just talking to some guys today, and they were saying the two most expensive clubs in world football are actually Real Madrid, followed very closely by Manchester United. The only two teams worth 6 billion plus. Each and other teams are not that valuable, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Temple Banks. I'll give you the main screen because today it's your day. It's the Classico as well, my brother. I know it's gonna a difficult
Big
time.
up.
I send my best wishes to Real Madrid as well because I hope that we both get victories today for different reasons. You, because you need it to end the season well. Me, just to add some points on the board and get some vibes going into the Europa final some weeks away. Big up to you, bro. And if your mom's around, happy Mother's Day to her and happy Mother's Day to the family. Big up, bro. Thanks for
Big up to
hosting
you,
today.
man. Big up to you, broski. Always, man. Always, man. We don't do like, bro. We do it for each other, man. I'm here for you guys today, guys. Big up to everybody, man, watching. Please, if whatever you're watching from, please smash the likes, subscribe as well. As you'll see, Mark cannot do it, but it does not mean that there's not going to be somebody that will do it. We are here for you guys, man. We're here to give you guys content, man. Well, what can I say? For me, Mark, I don't think the classical. I would love to win the classical though because it gives us the chance of the title. And for me, the fact that I
Mm.
saw Barcelona played 120 minutes, there's no excuse that this player should not get that 3 points today. No excuse, honestly. Because I watched the Inter Milan game versus Barca and I could see how much those guys were tired. And coming to this game, a lot might be going through their head. Coming from losing this semi-final of Champions League, it's not easy. Everything going to play is going to be playing on the mind. So I think the game is there to be won. But do I think it will get done? I guess we have to wait for 90 minutes. But right here, right now, we are here to begin with the United game. I've seen the lineups, and I'm going to have my say quickly on the lineups. Maybe when you drop off, I'll have my say. I have full control. Then I have my
Yeah,
say what I'll say about the.
let me have my let me just smash a little bit on the lineup. To be fair, guys, looking at the lineup, I'm not too disappointed. And we know we're going to rotate. Of course, guys, I'm not too happy to see Luke Shaw in the starting lineup. But I see Harry Amas there. I see Fredrickson. I see Ahmad is getting some starting minutes, which is heavily needed for that youngster coming back from an injury. The more minutes in a game that doesn't really matter, better for him right now, because the game that matters in the final 2 weeks from now is where we need him at his best. Hoyland is starting, which is good. He's coming off the back of scoring 2 goals and having an assist in 2 games, in the last 2 games. That's good. Maybe he will continue that goal scoring form today. Bruno starts today after being rested in the last game for the majority of the game. It's going to be an interesting one, an interesting game today, guys. There's some interesting, you know, things to look at. I think we should be more looking at the players individually, their performance, their level of effort, their fitness, these sorts of things. The result, as much as I would love to have a win, the result doesn't really matter that much to me today. It doesn't really matter as much. They're playing for pride right now. So that's the only thing you can expect from the United team, to be honest, guys. But, they still need the support. I expect them to, to do a job today. They're at home playing for the mothers. All the young players, especially, will know how true that is. Especially like so the parents in the team, man, like Casemiro, and they're playing for the mothers, like their wives and stuff like that, and their parents as well. So it's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully, United gets the job done. But you know what I mean. I'm looking forward to the Europa League final, because that would definitely be game changing for our situation, our season. And like Irfan is saying, Abraham does his substitutions well. So, even if you don't like the starting lineup, I think that the team that will be introduced, that will come in and change the game, will definitely bode well for United. And of course, rest and rotation is key ahead of the final. Guys, big up to all of you. I leave you with my brother Themba. I will be back at halftime because I want to watch the game off my phone as well. So, catch you
Big up,
guys
man.
later.
Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up, man.
Big up,
Yeah,
bro.
big up, guys. Like I said, guys, on the lineup, here's what I was going to say about the lineup. And I know many people want to criticize the manager, but in my own opinion, I believe it does make sense. And believe it or not, there are players on that lineup that have the possibility of playing, starting in the final against Tottenham. As much as people want to talk, yeah, whatever you want to say it. But I honestly believe, that's my own opinion though, I believe I can count 1 or 2 players that there's a possibility, aside Bruno, because we know for sure. Whoa, that is a good goal from Newcastle though. Aside the fact that we know Bruno Fernandes is in for sure. There's no two ways about it. I believe Bruno Fernandes is playing starting. He's not anything to talk about. But why I say this, I want to just look at the lineup again for the game. So the lineups are: you've got Benda in goal, you have Mazwari, Yoro, and Luke Shaw, Ariamas, Ugarte, Imeno, Ahmad. Going forward, Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, and Rasmus Højlund. Now, what I will say is this, man. Luke Shaw, I know, as much as Mark said he does not like the fact that he saw Luke Shaw there, bro, sometimes you don't want to risk skins. Like, we all know, like, we all agree that the season for United had been done long time ago. And like you said, they play for pride. I believe this team should be able to get a win, at least, or a draw. Another thing people are forgetting is that West Ham are also one of the teams that can actually do a double over United. They've won United in the first leg, so they can do a double against United. Now, this team I see here, Ari Amas was solid when he came on. He played really well. Mason Mount was just, played extremely well. And one thing is this, and I will say it again, people might not really believe it, but Mason Mount is made for this system. And I tell you this, Mason Mount is one player I will not be surprised if he starts in the final. I will not be surprised. Because for me, I just feel maybe Garnacho is a player by probably the Spurs, Tottenham and the players. They've studied him. They've know how to, keep him quiet. The fact alone that Mason Mount came on the pitch before Kobe Mino against Atletico Bilbao says it all for me. And I'm saying this it's my own opinion though. It's my own opinion. But the fact that Mason Mount actually came onto the pitch before Kobe Mino just tells you how much does Ruben actually rate the guy. And I would say it for what it is. Mason Mount is somebody that can play across up front. Anywhere he will do it. He can play as a winger, he can play as a 10, he can play as a first nine, he can play as a striker. If you haven't watched Mason Mount enough, go watch him under Frank Lampard at Chelsea. There's a reason why he won Chelsea best player twice in a row. I saw somebody talking about Kobe is a better player than Mason Mount, and I was like, wow. Recency bias, because Mason Mount have been injured for how long? All of a sudden, it's crap. But we forget the fact that if this guy is actually available to play games, is a good footballer. And believe it or not, what I saw from Mason Mount on Thursday, that guy is the same person that played for Chelsea, that won Chelsea player 2 times in a row. What you saw, the game he had against Atletico Bilbao, that was the Mason Mount Manchester United splashed 55 million pounds on. Honestly, just that the only thing I would just say here is this: he should be fit. Can he be fit? That is the issue I have with Mason Mount. Can he be fit? But he's a good player. I think he's a fantastic player. He's a fantastic player. Now, for me, I think I understand Ruben Amorim have gone with this team because what you don't want to do is risk getting a player injured. Honestly, for me, the fact that Casemiro is not here today, for me, I think he's going to start the final. He's definitely going to start the final. And the way things are going currently, if he can keep this momentum going, I believe he's going to start next season as well. Is like, for me, I think it's the first day for next season. But next season is very much far because we don't know what United are going to do in the transfer window. Now, coming to Luke Shaw, we know how much he can get. That guy can get injured. We know that. But honestly, playing from the center back position, left center back, I think he will be able to do a good job because before now, even when he was playing Rattenberg, I know many people were actually saying they would love him to play from the left center back because of the fact that he does not have what it takes to go forward and come back. And for me, I think Ari Amos has been a joy to watch, man. Honestly, he has been a joy to watch. Honestly, the only thing I would say here is maybe I would have maybe drop Mazwari as well for Fredrickson. I would do that because just give Mazwari that that rest. Just give him that rest. It's something whereby I would have actually commend, but played him anyway. Now Ahmad coming into the team, you don't want to use this man. There's this thing whereby you talk about a player and people want to hype him more sometimes. Before Ahmad made that run and passed the ball to Rasmus Højlund, there are so many things it shows about Ahmad, but yet again, I can still sit back and tell you, Ahmad is also all of a sudden wanting to do the same thing the likes of Garnacho, Anthony, Rashford were doing, trying to take everybody on the run, cut and shoot. But the thing is this, man, it just tells you Ahmad also can be very smart when it comes to decision making. And this is one thing I would always criticize Garnacho for. His decision making are terrible. His decision making are terrible. Let me just see what Ifan is saying. Ifan says that he did not hide his feelings towards Mount and he spoke openly about it. I think he's talking about Amorim. I also that is who he's talking about. And it says, don't make the mistake by judging Ruben's selection and substitution. He is giving everybody a fair chance. Playing Mount before Meno has nothing to do with uh, favoritism. Is making technical changes, and I agree with you. I agree with you. Well, but what I'm just saying is that I'm saying the fact that he came on before Meno, I believe he believes is, like you said, technical. When it comes to this system, remember what I said? When it comes to the system, Messi Mount is made for this system, is made for that system. Because one thing is this, man, Messi Mount can play as a 10 and he can also play as a winger. And that is something whereby you could say Amorim have been trying to do with what's his name? Garnacho. Honestly, that is one thing you are trying to do with Garnacho. Because I will tell you for a fact, honestly, I've got no agenda against these guys. Kobe Mino is a good player. Garnacho is a good player, no doubt. But those two kids are not made for this system. Like, that is my own opinion. Mine. And I know everybody's entitled to their opinion, but that's my own opinion. But what he said there is the fact. And what you are trying to say is that you're also supporting the fact that he brought on Mason Mount because technically he suits the system going forward. And it was right at the end of the day. I know one or two people that was talking about the fact, like, what is it doing bringing on Mason Mount when there's Kobe on the bench? But sometimes he made that decision and we saw it. It paid off. You know, it paid off. Ivan says again, he says Mount was supposed to come one. He went back to the bench. Then he spoke to Shaw and called Mount to change Garnacho. But we cannot argue the fact that Garnacho also in that game was, I mean, I'm sorry, man. That opportunity he missed. That opportunity he missed. I'm sorry, he should be scoring that. He should be scoring that. I am saying that United, they've got a different shirt sponsor right now. Red. Wow, incredible. That's incredible. That's incredible. So, like I'm saying on the lineup, who do I talk about next? Ahmad. Like I was thinking about Ahmad. Ahmad was smart enough to, understand that this guy called Rasmus Højlund haven't scored goals for how long? And that passing made to him, he got the goal, which means he has two goals and an assist in the last 2-3 games, if I'm not mistaken. And sometimes that can boost a player's confidence going into the final. It can.
Mr. Themba. I just snuck
Man,
before the film comes.
Big up to you, man. Have your say, bro. What do you want to say, man?
No, I was just listening to you, man. And you see that Mason Mount thing, bro. On Thursday, when I saw that man smiling, I said, "Oh, everybody, delete your summer plans. He's going nowhere. Delete your summer plans." That guy, bro. Ruben said, "I love a player like Mason Mount who has the attitude that he does. I've watched him train, and I've watched how he takes care of himself to bring himself back to fitness, bro." And I was like, "That sounds the total opposite of Luke Shaw. This man just likes a guy who shows dedication, bro." And I remember you once said to me, when I wanted Mason Mason Mount, you said we have to give him a chance because injuries. And it sounds like that's the perspective that Ruben is coming from, to say, Chief, like, this guy's working hard. And I like that about him. He isn't making excuses for his situation. And to see him perform after all of the hard work he put in, that's what the manager said, by the way. It's not me. He said, after watching this guy put in hard work. And I always wonder sometimes, how many players at this football club actually work hard for it? Because some of these guys think they deserve to play for us. And here's a guy who's just putting in the hard work. And that's the thing that made me respect McTominay and Maguire. Even if I don't think they're good players, but to hear managers speak about the work ethic and to see it, because even if a player is not good, Themba, you can tell when they are trying, when they are putting in effort, because everybody else is not doing that around the team. And even if you don't like those people, the attitude, because that's all you want as a minimum, like as an entry level for your player to say, do you care? And you don't say yes. You show us you care by your performances, trying. And if you fail, you get up and you try again, Chief.
Yeah.
That is the right attitude to begin with. And then the talent follows that. If you take talent and you put that for me, and that's even why I love Bruno, because Bruno has the talent, plus he's got that mindset that that Ruben likes. And I think people forget this, to say that it's one thing to have talented players, but to have players who are willing to work with you is different altogether.
Fact.
So yeah, no, just want to put in that 2 cents, bro. Because I'm like, anything that people want, they must just take away number 7, and then we'll be fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I just think number 7 is just for me. I also do believe, just like you have come outside to say it plain out, that if they can just take the number 7, you won't have a problem with him. And for me, I think he's a good player. Just that also, bro, man, that number 7 under Messi, man, just look as if he's wasting. It will be better by nobody have it. Just keep it. Take it off. Nobody deserves to wear the number for now. Honestly, I don't think there's anybody in the team that deserves to wear the number 7.
And the 10, bro, when we get rid of Rashi, put the 10 aside. Don't give it to anybody.
Like you see, whereby nobody's wearing number 10, and there's peace. There's peace. So the number 7 as well needs to be dropped by nobody's wearing it, so everybody will be happy, because a player might get scrutinized just for only wearing number 7 shirt alone and not delivering. And guys, we are on, people. What happened again? What's wrong with the referee right now?
Oh, the game started. Okay.
The game is officially now. The game officially have begun. Officially, it kicked off.
If these people come, I will just jump off. Until then, I'm watching the game. Because I've been waiting for them. They don't pop up.
Bro, man. Maybe they won't pop up till the game is done. You know people with African time, man. Sometimes, bro. And plus, they know they are coming to their daughter's house, so bro, they take their time.
Yeah, man.
So what is your score prediction for this game, bro?
West Ham, nah. Maybe 2-1. The thing is, bro, I just need us to get to 40 points, because as much as I don't care about the league, this 39 points is bothering me a lot. I don't like it,
bro. Honestly, because already you guys are having the worst season. Like, I think you are going to break already. You're having but not getting to 40 points would be something else now. Like, to be the worst season ever, breaking that record again with massive low
and
points.
Also, Themba, it's important to win for the sake of having some sort of form going into the final, because it's not that far away. It's in 10 days. It's on the 21st. It's next week, actually.
It's 10 days.
Yes, it's next week Wednesday.
Bro, it's here then. Man. So I understand why we are seeing a few players on the pitch and we are not seeing some. Because I know many people will think some might said is resting everybody, but I can tell you for sure that there are people on this game as well that might also start in that game. I will not be surprised if somebody like Messi starts ahead of Garnacho. I know Garnacho, when it comes to he offers that pace, but sometimes, man, there is more to what a player offers, man. He offers pace a lot, because for me, I think if you have an option whereby Messi Mount will make it a very good decision, and in terms of passing, and if it comes to shooting, I think to score goals is better at it as well. So it will be interesting to see what he does, though. It will be interesting to see what that man does.
But I think it'll depend on his fitness, because remember, even the club said they're not gonna sell him. They're just gonna manage his injury, essentially. So it'll depend on how fit he is between now and the 21st, whether he'll start or maybe he'll come on as an impact player again.
Yeah, I want to lie to you, man. You see, like this game today, I know Garnacho being on the bench is a good one because it gives that opportunity and chance to come up from the bench and just do his thing like he always does. Gives the opportunity to come from the bench and do his thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that man like Bali Tech. Oh, he
Man,
disappeared.
like Bali Tech.
But yeah, you see what if Efran is saying is the same thing I was saying. Ruben loves Mason's professionalism, dedication, and effort. He knows he is skillful. He believes he can do better, and it's fair game to show him some love. Only the team can benefit. Yeah, bro. That's why, like, people make it seem like sometimes when you've got an opinion, it can't be changed. Like I said, I had an opinion, and like I said, when I see somebody doing something that I wish everybody else was doing, you can't help but love them, bro, because there's nothing worse than being in a relationship with somebody who doesn't care about you. And that's how I feel about some of these players.
True. You still say it, man. Bro. And you're fact, man, because sometimes.
Yo, I like the way you use that analogy. It sounds like something that I would say.
Hey, bro, shout out to me then. I didn't know. My brain was just going there.
But when I say things like that, Mark's like, you always coming with the analogies. I'm like, don't worry about that, brother. That's how I do.
It's about the message. You mustn't focus on the analogy. It's about what we are communicating.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, big up to Vegeta, big up to Mr. Real Madrid himself.
Big up Balitek. Big up to you, Balitek.
Big up to every single person in the chat. Hopefully, West Ham will get dismantled today. I mean, it's unlikely, but hopefully.
Hopefully. Let's hope so, man. I believe this player should be able to do so. Because for me, if I'm starting this game and there's a final, I would want to do anything I can do to just put my name in the final, because I still believe there are people whereby people might be shocked to see them play in the final. So if the opportunity is down there for me to take, I would do anything to just get into that final, man. Honestly.
Yeah. So I think the problem is, how much of your blood, sweat, and tears do you want to put into a game like this? Yeah, when there's the possibility of an injury or whatever it is. So it's like a double-edged sword in a way. Like, yes, you want to play good. Yes, you want to give a good account of yourself. But all of that is no use if you're not fit enough to play the final.
True. But Balitek, we know people. There are people whereby they're going to start, and there are some whereby with a good performance on this game, you might give that, that excuse to the manager, like to think something to think about. Bruno will start. Definitely, Bruno is going to start. That's for sure.
I think that's what Mason Mount's trying to prove, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Mason Mount. I was actually referring to Mason Mount myself. So I know Mount, for me, the way he came in against Athletic Bilbao, the game he had, bro, that guy was just, man. That guy looked close to what he was at Chelsea. That was the guy you guys signed. They played with, man. Surprised me that day.
The thing is, I know he's a good player on his day, but it's hard to look good when you're only getting 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there. You're not really playing football, and because the management fear your injury, because you yourself fear your injury, you're just kind of playing within yourself. You can't really play 100% because once you get injured, you're going to be gone for a long time. And I think they said that the 6 games in a row that he's played, i.e., 10 minutes there, 15 minutes there, 20 minutes there, that's like the longest run that he's had since he's signed for Manchester United.
Oh, let's just hope it continues that, because I think you guys would definitely need him, man. Honestly, I just hope he just keeps that same form. That's just hope, praying, because he's somebody I actually like, man, and I rate him. I do rate him. I know many people United fans don't really rate him, but I do rate him. I believe he's a good player. Even the fact that people still argue it, I believe he's a good player.
I think it's unpopular opinion because some people didn't want him in the first place. So I think when people give that sort of opinion, it gets rejected flat out. But the truth of the matter is, if he had came to us absolutely fit, no injury issues, probably, let's say he had the same type of fitness that Bruno has when it comes to football, I believe we would have gotten a bit more further in terms of us as a team, because you have to understand, when people like Luke Shaw are breaking down and the manager's relying on Luke Shaw, when people like Mason Mount are breaking down and the manager's relying on Mason Mount, when anybody else gets injured, you might as well just say now the manager has lost 3 to 4 key players. Now, I don't know about anybody else's team, but when you lose 3 to 4 key players, maybe 5 key players gone, then your season's a write-off, especially if they're out for a considerable amount of time.
And that's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. Just that I know for sure many people will not. They will tell you, man, you should be getting the best. Like I've seen people talking about saying Amon should be getting the best out of these guys. And the way I just question them is there's something I want to understand, because these same players, people are expecting Amon should be getting the best out of. It's not the same guys that Ten Hag, who brought 80% of these players into the club, was unable to get. Yes, but I hear people like Postco's, Roy Keane talking about it. They don't like the fact that they've made the Europa League a priority, and they, don't put the mind to play for the league. And just what I will say about injury, it doesn't change anything. The season was written off when these guys decided to go bring in a manager that plays a different ball philosophy from whatever the players they have currently. And it will take time. There are people that were out injured. Some people were not even on form. People like a Bruno Fernandes. I knew many people that were saying, I'll sell him right now. All of a sudden, right now, there's 120 million. People are saying, nah, you can't sell Bruno. And I said to myself, I said, we are going to be in a situation by the time by next season, if Bruno Fernandes will not shows the same performance he's doing right now, we are going to hear people saying we should have just cashed in on him. They should have just taken the money. Because for me, I've honestly believed 220 million will do a lot of improvement to this team. How about change the deal? Try to get more money from Saudi. I believe they'll pay. If you say 150, 130, 140, maybe they will pay up. You guys should just use the money to go and do a proper rebuild. Except if they bring the 140 or 150, they put it in their pocket. I won't support that. But if there's a possibility by the money comes in, they can put it in the team. I honestly believe, go for it. Get somebody like Konya, get Frimpong, who I would say will blend really well in this format. Really well. Frimpong, Gyökeres, the money is there. Just that from what Fabricio said, the likes of Osimhen is not even possible at all because of what he hints. Now for me, when I had the money, 12 million euros, almost 400,000 euros every week. But he's not that guy, man. It's not that guy. But that does not mean you guys should go for the lab. Honestly, because the lab for me is just another Rasmus. Honestly. 120 million. Would you take 120 million though, Balitek?
It's a hard one. And the reason why I say it's a hard one, because I don't know what the ownership want to do with the money. It's all good saying take the money, but if they're gonna frivolously spend the money or spend the money on crap, then what was the point of taking the money? So all money is not good money, but money can be great if you utilize it in the right way. So, unless I knew of a clear and decisive plan to bring big names into this club, and when I say big names, yeah, I don't necessarily mean like big names as in, oh my God, this guy he's world class or whatever it is. I don't necessarily mean that. I mean big names as in these guys, we've bought them, they go straight into the starting 11, they improve us instantly. As in day one, they've hit the ground running. You see the way they're playing. The team looks like a completely different team to last season. It's like night and day. You can't even recognize the team again because of the way we're playing, the way we're destroying teams, the way we're putting teams to the sword, the way we're defending, the way we're attacking, the way we're scoring goals. That's ultimately what I want to see done with that money. But if you go and buy some players that nobody's really heard of, they're cheap, you're just trying to save money, they have some tools, but maybe not all the tools. Maybe we have to maybe they'll be good in like 5 or 6 years' time. That's a waste of money for me because you can't get rid of one of the best midfielders in the world. I think he's got 19 goals and 19 assists right now. Yeah, you go and sell him, and then go and get some kids that you need to wait to develop over 5 years. It's a waste of money because now we could potentially get relegated. If we get relegated, what are those kids gonna do for us?
Honestly, man, they can't afford to do that because already you guys are far behind. In my own opinion, I believe United are far behind. I think they're far behind. So I don't think they want to be doing that same thing of they need to just bring in players they know are actually ready. Not big names like your Osimhen, but I believe the department that recruits or scout players can actually go out there to look for maybe probably a player, maybe somebody like Gonzalo Ramos. I'm not saying Gonzalo Ramos is a very good striker. I'm not saying so. Ekitike, I think you might not really want to say he's ready, like based on what Mark will say. I think he's actually ready. And then when Lookman is there for the taking as well. Lookman
I
is there.
would take Ekitike if we can't get Gyökeres, Osimhen, Samu, Mateta. Yeah. If we can't get all those types of guys, and then we have to go down I'd rather take Ekitike than take Delap, in my opinion. I prefer Ekitike. I think he's a better footballer. I think he brings more to the table than Delap does. And I just think his link up with Cunha would be nasty because Cunha, he's similar. He has a similar style to Mamouche. Although Mamouche is a better player than him, there's a similarity there. And I just think Ekitike he was doing well playing with Mamouche in German league. And I think if he came to England, he would probably do well playing next to Cunha and maybe Ahmad or Mbuemo or Semenyo or somebody of that sort of quality, maybe a Suleimane or Diblin, somebody in and around there. I wouldn't even mind any of that. But like I say, if you're gonna sell Bruno Fernandes, make sure you bring in top quality players. I don't want to hear no excuses. If you go and bring in some funny guys who they're okay, and then they come to England, then we need to give them 2 or 3 years to bed inside the team. That's not what I'm here for, because we were almost fighting relegation this year.
Facts, man. I just really like you guys are behind already. You need to bring in quality player. Like you said, I agree with everything you said, though. I agree with everything you said. I do believe you also need somebody that's actually like knows the league already. Like
Yeah,
Mateta.
100%.
I think Mateta is a very good example, though. I think it's a very good example. Just that there are still many fan base that will tell you Mateta does not have the quality to play for United. And sometimes I don't know what they define as quality.
The thing
Because
is, the current strikers that we have now, they don't have the quality to play for Man United, but they're here. So you can't tell me that somebody that is better than them, more senior than them, has actually been there and done that more than them. You can't tell me that this guy doesn't need, because it's about improving the team first of all. Mateta is not the final destination for Manchester United, but he can do a job for us for the next 5 or 6 years. That's what people have to understand. And then if Rasmus or Xerxes, if they're ready to take the reins from him, then they'll take the reins. But until then, these men ain't good enough. You can't tell me. Like, I've been a Man United supporter for many years, yeah. I grew up on the likes of Andy Cole and Dwight York and Teddy Sheringham and Berbatov and Carlos Tevez, Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy. I grew up on all these people, yeah.
Louis Saha
These
even.
Louis Saha, all these names that have been mentioned, every single one of them plays ahead of the people who we have now. Every
Honestly,
single one of them.
Balitek, I tell you, if Odion Igalo was here, he plays ahead of everybody you have open right now. Igalo.
100%. Like, I don't think people understand how backwards we've gone as a club. Like, back in the day, yeah, there used to be some certain strikers in the league that will play week in, week out, like a Noland, like a Kevin Noland at Bolton, yeah. We used to cuss this guy and say he was rubbish, this, that, and the other. But you know what I've realized? Yeah. I've realized that he's better than the guys that we have now. I've realized this.
Yeah, definitely,
because
man.
The guys that we have now, if for whatever reason we can't play the ball out of the back, so we play a long ball to the striker, we haven't got a striker that can bring the ball down, hold on to the ball, evade pressure, bring teammates into play. Okay, Xerxes can do that, but then he hasn't got the goal scoring attributes. Rasmus is the main man. He cannot do this. His first touch is shambolic. His intricate play with his teammates is shambolic. Yes, he has a degree of finishing, but he doesn't try to shoot unless he's absolutely confident that he's going to score. Whereas the other guys, they just knew how to fashion chances. They knew how to fashion their own chances. Yes, they got a lot of balls played into them, but these men were guys who were excellent in taking the ball. And they took the ball with pure confidence. Their confidence, they were so confident, it was filthy. Now I see a striker scared of the ball, scared to play with his teammates. And he costs £72 million and he plays for Manchester United. We said that Romelu Lukaku was not good enough for this club. He scored 27 goals in his first season. People made memes and said that he plays with Timberland boots and jeans on because they felt that he wasn't good enough for this club. And now we have a Viking up front. A Viking warrior up front that wrestles with defenders, that doesn't have a first touch, that can't bring teammates into play, that is shambolic in the air. And at least Lukaku scored against all the teams that wasn't good enough to play against us. This guy can't even score against Southampton. This guy can't score against relegation fodder. This guy can't score against all the bottom teams in the top 10 in the bottom half of the table. This guy is so rubbish. It hurts me. Yeah, it hurts me so much because I've never seen a striker like this at my club. I've never seen it my whole entire life. I've never seen a striker this shit, but we have to put up with this. And I have people in the fan base that back this man. And I'm thinking, hold on. If I slap somebody, nobody can defend me because I've gone and just slapped somebody for no reason. This guy slaps me every single week with shit performances, but yet people want to defend this man. I don't know how it's possible in this day and age. And I just think maybe it's the era that we're living in now, 2025. There's a lot of bitches around, and being a bitch is like something that's acceptable in this modern society. Like being a I don't even want to swear too much, but being a bitch is acceptable in these day and age. Like back in the day, we had some tough, rough and ready footballers, you know, the type of footballers where there'll be a bereavement in the family, and on Saturday they'll go out and score a hat trick. Yeah, they'll go out and score a hat trick, and then a hat trick will mean so much to them. They never let their teammates down. But these man will see a post on social media, and then they'll decide on the weekend that they're gonna play shit. It's normal for them. So please,
Standard as well, man. The standard as well for the club are just dropped massively. Massively, the standard of the club just dropped, man. Because I hear people talking about there was a stream about we almost fought in that stream whereby they were comparing Lukaku to Rasmus. I was like, bro, you can't be comparing Rasmus right now to Lukaku right now. And even Lukaku right now, I believe, would score goals in this team. Lukaku
100%,
right now.
100%.
Let's talk about Lukaku that was 21 years old, same as Rasmus. That Lukaku was a beast at 21 for Everton.
Even at 18, even at 18, he was a beast.
So that's the thing. Like they make us seem as if I was crazy. We argued and I got angry. I left the street because I was like, bro, this guy I'm having very peace right now because I watched Lukaku and I know Lukaku was miles better than this than Rasmus, man. Miles better at 2018, 19, 20, 21. Bro, man was busy. Those people to understand the reason why. Well, just conceive a go here right now. West Ham just scored.
Yeah, well, these men are never gonna put 100% into this game. I mean, they're not. They just can't.
But they should win still, man. Oh,
I want them to win. Wow. Is that Sushek?
Yeah, it's Sushek.
And he's doing the baby celebration, so he must be having a child.
It's crazy, man. Like, was that Hamad and Maino? They hardly made a pass.
The thing is, if we're gonna have a bad performance now, I'd rather they have get all the bad performances out of their system now, because when the final comes, that's all I care about. If you flop that final, you will not be forgiven. That is it,
bro. Basically, you are sounding like Vegeta. Vegeta says the same thing, man. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care about the game, but come that game on the final, because honestly, I don't think it will sound nice whereby Tottenham Hotspur wins the first trophy in forever against Manchester United. That would be crazy.
Yeah,
that would be. Bro.
That was shocking defending from Amas. There, he let the attacker get on the wrong side of him. That was shocking.
Oh, they also there's a question on the bench that can come in and do something. How have you actually been impressed? How have you rated Ugarte so far?
I think the guy is good at what he does, but I think people don't like him based off what he can't do. And I think that's not the way to look at a player like Ugarte. Like, you can't look at him for what he can't do. You can only look at him for what he can do, because he's been brought in for what he can do, which is getting a hold of the ball, tackling people, pressing, like engine room, warrior spirit, all of that type of things. Because I think without Ugarte, we are a bit flimsy as a team. We're not that strong. We're not that hardcore. We're not that rough and ready. When we come up against physical teams, they batter the hell out of us, like a Newcastle or somebody like that. So we need to work on building up the physicality of the team. And that will probably be done through signings. We'll buy some signings. We'll slowly build up the physicality of the team, and then before you know it, you look around, and we've got warriors on the pitch. We used to have warriors on the pitch. In fact, we used to come up against teams that were way more skillful than us, and we would kick lumps out of them. And then once we've kicked the lumps out of them, then we'll get the ball on the floor and start playing. But we're not capable of doing that now. So we're not good at football. We're not good at the physicality. We're not good at scoring goals. We're not good at defending. So we're basically shit. That's where we're at, unfortunately. I don't really like to put it like that, but I just gotta be honest.
Like Sosa says we paid too much for Ugarte. And he says for what Bali is saying, I can get that for cheaper. He's a limited player. That becomes a liability.
How much did we pay for him again?
I think it was 40, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected though, but I think it was 40.
Well, if it was 40, I don't really see what's wrong with paying £40 million for Ugarte. I mean, personally, I don't really 40 for a 24-year-old. It's not bad money. Like, if we're talking, if we're saying the 40 million for him is bad, then what about the 72 million for Rasmus?
Bro,
and the thing is, I can understand that Ugarte is not his cup of tea, and I can respect that. But it's the club's fault why we haven't got a progressive passing midfielder. They're the ones who are supposed to have brought in a progressive passing midfielder who can escape the press, who's confident at taking the ball off the defenders and things of that nature. They haven't gone and bought that person. Why they haven't bought that person, I don't know why they haven't bought that person. But if they had bought that person, then I don't think there's any problem with the Ugarte signing. Like, nobody says anything. People just appreciate him for what he can do rather than what he can't do. Because people, like, you will appreciate him when he's needed in games where his skill set is needed, if that makes any sense. Right now,
no, I get a point.
like, certain games, he would just be on the bench because we just need a technical player.
Sosa says Rasmus was a crime.
Yeah, of course it was a crime.
It was a crime. But Ugarte was signed for 63 million euros, which was around 50.5 million pounds, actually, to be sure. So just made the correction.
I mean, I think they overpaid us slightly, but I don't think it's anything crazy like what was paid for Rasmus.
Because the reason why I say I understand what Sosa is saying is, like, for a player PSG did not want anymore. Because I would say PSG did not want him anymore. And like, United wanted João Neves. And he just felt like, the way it felt to me, it felt like as if Manchester United just gave PSG the funds to sign João Neves.
I think that was their mistake. We should have signed João Neves, but we didn't. Then we ended up with Ugarte. Now, to me, that was where we made our first mistake. Because when you look at that PSG midfield, yeah, the likes of Vitinha in there with João Neves,
Bro.
yeah,
And from their rules, bro.
it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, we haven't got a midfield like that, unfortunately. Yes, we've got Casemiro, and Casemiro is one of the best players in our team. But we need somebody who is his best days are beyond him. We need somebody whose best days are ahead of them. Not to say that I would love to keep Casemiro personally. Yeah, he's one of my guys, yeah. But we need somebody who's got many more years left in the tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Will they address it in the summer? We'll see. Because all the links are to attackers, and rightly so. We need more attackers. We need at least 3 big attackers to come in the summer, my humble opinion. A striker and 2 10s. 10s that can maybe play other positions as well, but 2 10s. And yeah, we'll be good. Hopefully, we'll get another midfielder, maybe one that is actually good on the ball, progressive midfielder who's press resistance. Hopefully, we can get that. If we don't, then I just see
Rasmus.
another.
Bro, what was that from Rasmus, bro? What was that, bro?
This is 72 million pounds. It's 72 million pounds, bro. 72 million.
Man. Bro. Honestly, man, like Sosa said, yeah, should we have got Onana? Honestly, I believe Onana was somebody. When I mentioned people like Onana, I'm Mohamed Onana from Aston Villa, Yuri Tielemans. People will tell you Yuri Tielemans is not good enough. Yes, Madison is overrated. And I was like, but I don't still understand. How did United not capitalize on that opportunity that Leicester City went to relegation and they had 2 good players in Yuri Tielemans and James Maddison? I'm not saying to go to James Maddison. I believe Yuri Tielemans they got him for free at Aston Villa for free, guys. And United should have done a deal with Yuri Tielemans. But people will tell you he's not. Man is looking at Rasmus. Rasmus touches, man. Yuri Tielemans is not good enough for United.
No, I wouldn't have minded Maddison. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maddison is a good player. Look at what
Yuri Tielemans and Onana that Sosa mentioned are doing. Onana and Yuri are doing at Aston Villa with Unai Emery. Just imagine. So now I want to know: was that a shot, or was that the same first touch that Balitek had been like scrutinizing? That's first.
He tried to lob him, bro, and he just doesn't have the facilities.
Bro, to lob him. Is that you lob? Like that?
It was off target, bro. Like, this guy, brother. At least trap it in. If you don't know how to lob a ball, just trap
but
it.
He can't. You're asking him to do something he can't do.
Man, bro. I don't know anymore, man. I just don't know. Because for me, I believe this Western team, as much as I look at that at the lineup and say they should not be wherever they are, but I still don't expect them to be like they should be bringing the same form they've been coming with. They've been losing game here and there, dropping points here and there, and all of a sudden it comes to the Old Trafford and everybody's playing as if they're the best in the world. But the thing is that, like for me, I think all these players just understand that what matters the most is the in 10 days' time.
Bro, can you imagine? Both teams have one shot on target, but the other one is up 1-0. Oh, this team is ridiculous. I'm so glad we're not playing at Old Trafford because this season at home, oh my word.
You're talking about the final.
Yeah, bro.
It's a good one, man. It's a good enough playing. You're not playing in Old Trafford, man. Oh, man. Sosa is saying, striker, you can't love. Bro, So man, that
Give him
guy.
time, guys. He's young. That's what the streets
Give
are
him
saying.
time.
Can I just ask a question, right? You see his attributes that he has, yeah? Or the attributes that people have told us he has, whatever, right? Which one of them does he excel with when he plays for us on a regular basis that you can visibly see, like week in, week out? So whatever his attributes are, or that you've been told that he's quite good at, which one do you see week in, week out that he executes all the time?
Ah, bro. I just think
Because with Ahmad, we know that he's a very good dribbler. So most of the time when we're watching him play, he dribbles past people quite a lot. Like we know that
Ahmad,
is
what
in
was
his
that?
game.
bro, I'm sorry. It's just what I'm saying. Ahmad there was trying to cut and shoot. Because me, I will always say it where I can criticize a player and I can also appreciate him. I said before that goal, he passed to Rasmus in that what's it called? Europa. Before then, he was trying to cut, make a run, take one run, cut and shoot. And that is what he was doing there.
Oh, that
But
was
now
horrible.
he ran out of ideas, decided to just, I don't know why he dropped the ball at the beginning. I don't just understand.
But that pass back was rubbish. He's not even looking, bro.
It's
I
not, the
think
player's not good there.
he expected somebody to be there and he done a no-look pass, but it didn't make any sense. Look at this kid now.
What
He's
is
injured.
Ruben doing? Ruben, stop
Look at
biting your
this kid
finger, bro.
now. What's
He's
wrong with this
pissed.
kid's shoulder?
He's pissed. The guy is pissed. He's fuming. He's fuming. He's fuming. Did you see his hand? Did you see his hand? Man was punching. They say, yeah, well, I don't know what was bleeding here. I mean, what the press conference after the game against Atletico Bilbao?
Yeah,
what
bro, I
is
saw a
feet?
bandage.
The
Saw a bandage, bro.
the blood was there. Man. After they took it out, I saw the blood there. Bro, the guy is fuming there. He's fuming, man.
I'm
That's
not
why I
gonna
said-
lie, these man wouldn't want me as a manager because if I was the manager, I won't punch the TV, I'll punch someone in the face. Like I wouldn't punch the TV. If the player that's flopping the most, yeah, I'll say, come to my office. That guy is getting messed up.
Bro, the guy is fuming, man. I'm sorry, man. Rasmus is on. I'm sorry. Yeah, the guy needs a loan, man. I don't know. He needs a loan to the championship. Like, just loan him out to his fish.
Nah, I don't even want to
His
hear this
fish.
loan thing, bro. I can't be paying 70 million for somebody to loan them out, bro. Like United fans are taking the piss, bro. 70 mil, and I must loan you out.
You know when I've taken him into the office and all you can hear is and then he comes out looking messed up, and then all the players say, right, well, I'm not trying to get that one at full time, so I need to play good. I need to make sure I play good.
Man,
Sometimes that's what these people need. They need some shock therapy, you know, when you just give them a quick bitch slap, like, what are you playing shit for? Now, sometimes that's what they need. Yeah, you see these man? Yeah,
What
because
are
they don't
doing?
care. They just play like they don't care all the time, week in, week out. It's normal. Well, you see, when we used to see these little things, Fergie kicked the boot at Beckham. Like, yes, he kicked the boot at Beckham, but it made the team play better. When he would go mad and they thought, wow, Ferguson is pissed, yeah, it would make them play better. They would come out and they would respond. These, man, I don't even know what type of players these are. I don't even know.
Sosa is willing to sell us for 10 million. Man says 10 million, take him. Honestly, bro.
The problem
I'm
is,
sorry,
yeah.
man.
The problem is, yeah.
Ref, is that not
If I was a championship club, yeah, even if they said, yeah, oh well, yeah, you can have him on loan, I would even think that was risky. I'd think it's risky.
Bro,
what, a striker that can't control the ball? I'd think it's risky.
That guy's former club scammed us, bro. Those guys were laughing to the bank with that check, bro.
Honestly,
Trust
man,
me. Do you know how they sold us a dream? Yeah, because when they were selling him to us, yeah, they were trying to tell us this is the next Haaland. Yeah, we've got people in our fan base, yeah, that genuinely believe that this guy is going to be Haaland.
Oh my God.
Like they've literally just put the coke on the table, sniffed it, and just believed the whole facade that they've been sold. They believed it all. Like I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Then he should have followed Haaland, gone to Dortmund so we can see first, and then we can pay 70. What is this?
70 million.
For 9 goals, Nochal. Like people, what is wrong with us? This guy scores 9 league goals, and that's worth 7. Woo! Nice.
Is it even 9 league goals? Is it even 9 in the league? Because I don't think it is.
No,
I think it was across all the game he played. It was 9.
Nah, you joking, bro. They had was it Bologna? What was he playing for?
Atalanta.
Atlanta, there we go.
Yeah.
He had 9 goals to his name, bro. And we looked at that and said, 70.
Eric Ten Hag looked at his agency and said, yes, it's from my agency. Let's pay that. I'm sorry, man. That guy has so many crimes against you guys, man. So many crimes, man. The fact that he was busy signing players from his agency, why is he doing that, man? 72 million.
It's because he made money from it, bro. That guy took 10% from that or something.
No, we got finessed. We got finessed.
I don't just think it was 10%. Bro, that guy, Ten Hag owns the agency. Not that he's part of it. He owns it. He owns the SEG, what they call it. He owns it.
And he's a coach. That's a conflict of interest. What a wow.
Bro.
Bro, what is up with these not looking passes, bro? See, this is the nonsense that will make Spurs beat us, because what is this?
Okay, so he scored 4 goals in the league. 4 goals in the Prem.
Come to Premier League. Okay.
Imagine 4 goals. And facing on the team. My God.
And that's in 29 appearances. 29 appearances in the league. He's got 4 goals and 1 assist.
That's nuts.
Then the rest 4 goals came from the whatever is it Europa and the
Europa. He's got 4 goals and 3 assists.
And Copa.
I know, 6 goals. 6 goals and 3 assists in the Europa.
Question from Sosa. Do you guys want to answer this?
Bro, like there's no way Ahmad is better than Kudus. I'm sorry, man. No way. I'm not having it, man. I'm not having it.
I need to see a bigger sample size to say that Ahmad with chest is better than Kudus, because Kudus is a baller. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shit, Kudus. I think Kudus is a better player than I won't lie. I think he's a better. You can see it from him, the way he plays and everything. You can see he's mice. Like mice.
Don't get me wrong. I like Ahmad, but I'm waiting for Ahmad 2.0. Like right now, he plays like he's slightly better than a top level youngster. I need him to step into the mindset of I'm a refined man. Once he gets there, I believe he can get to the next level. But until then, he's just a good young player. He's just a good young player right now. Honestly, I look at like the likes of like a Yamal. They play a similar role in the team. The likes of a Yamal, like he's not on that level yet. Like when I look at like Saka, it's not on that level.
I don't even know if he'll get there. Hey, to be honest,
they're roughly around. They're not far in age. He's not on that level. Cole Palmer, nah, he's not on that level.
Nah, bro, he can't lace.
He's not on the level. Because what is it like? Like Susa is asking, we also what Kudus did last season. Yes, they might have been having a rough season this season, but we cannot deny the fact that we saw what this guy did last season. And we just saw what he did there to Ahmad himself. Just let Ahmad there, man. Made him sit down. He made Ahmad sit down. So I believe he's not even in the level of this, bro. Looking at where Anthony is right now, say at Robert is bro. I would say this guy will cook as well better than Ahmad. For me, Anthony, man, God, that guy when he played against Madrid, what that guy did to Madrid, I was like, God, it is the same Anthony.
Yeah,
Man,
but
they were celebrating the guy, carrying him up, like lifting him up against after the last game they played, they were lifting him up. By the legend, Romario came, took pictures with Anthony. Bro, Anthony, that guy was calling out.
I must stop picking him up, bro. If they like him that much, they must give us their money. And the
You know what they say?
up,
they want him on loan. They want him on loan again.
They on crack, bro. How's we gonna? It's either we're keeping him or cashing out on the stock, bro. They on crack, bro. There's no
bro.
loan.
They want him on loan, man.
It's impossible for him to go for what he's done this season. I think they're in the Conference League final, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the goals that he scored since January, if a team doesn't come in with cash money offer for this guy,
keep him.
All the teams that want him are smoking crack. They're not going to get him on loan again. They're not. Like, it's just impossible. Someone's going to pay money. Whether it's the smallest amount they could pay that's acceptable or whatever, somebody's going to pay. It's just going to happen. It's not going to be how it was where we're desperate to get him game time. We're not desperate no more. Because we can easily just say, do you know what? We don't like none of these offers. We're going to play him in the first team. We could easily say that as well.
Yeah. Plus, I believe I think Madrid are interested. I think who again? Juventus as well are also interested as well.
That's good. Give us a man.
I believe both of those teams will slap money down for him.
Bro, man, I don't understand.
Atletico's got money. I believe they will put money down. So we'll see. It might turn into a bidding war, and then we'll just take the highest offer. But he's gone come the summer.
Guys, the guy said leaving Manchester United for Brevet is the best decision I have ever made in my life. Oh God, they love him there, man. Bro, man is good, man. He will be more Balitek. That guy will be more good as soon as he wins the Europa League and the Conference League. Man will become the first player ever in the history of football to have such an award, an accolade. We need the Conference League.
I'm looking forward to it.
That would also add to the prices as well. Make the price go up as well.
Of course it does, bro. There's no freebies, bro. These cheap people must just fall back in line. If you don't have money, shut up. Oh, we love Anthony. Hey, pull levers like Barcelona then. Show us
the thing is, I can't even accept Betis coming to us and saying that they haven't got the money to finance the Anthony deal. Because I will turn around and say to them, I'm not being funny, but how does a crackhead get crack when they don't have money? They find a way. They find a way to get the money. So don't tell me that a crackhead is going to outwork your whole organization, Anthony is the crack. You are a crackhead, You find a way to get the finances so we can sell him to you. If not, we're not giving out freebies no more. We've given you the tester. You've sampled it. You've enjoyed the high. Now come back to us with money.
Yeah, bring out the money, man. Bring it out.
Difficult one to call, fellas. Big up to Bali Tech. Big up to Vegeta in the building.
It's okay. It's okay.
Not the best performance so far.
Our players have went back to crackhead settings. It's okay.
Not really, but I just feel like we playing too much, bro. Like we had so much chances to put balls into the box, and we didn't put no balls into the box. It's like we looking for the perfect pass. Yeah, that was a bit long, bro. That was a bit long.
Exactly. Crackhead settings, bro. These guys are smoking again. It's like they've got two different personalities in the league and in Europe. I don't understand.
And that was what they asked the Amorim as well, man. They asked him. It was asked because they look like two different teams, man. Honestly, I don't want to lie. Let me see if my game has started as yet.
What game is this now?
Mm.
El Clasico, man. El Clasico, bro.
Bro, you're getting cooked.
The
Nobody cares,
classic.
Themba.
No. Don't tell me I'm getting cooked. If I get cooked, sack the manager tonight.
You're getting cooked, Themba, bro.
But-
No, man, there's no way you will tell me.
He's
I
already
watch
been
my-
sacked, though. Hasn't he? He's already
No,
been sacked, though.
Yeah. He has been not sacked officially. He has been. They have mutual agreement to leave. But if he loses this game today, no, man, don't let him
got
manage
to
anything, any game,
There's
any game. Don't manage any game anymore. Just let him go.
Themba, there's no
Let
way
him
you-
go.
Okay,
But the
couldn't be
season's
that
finished, so you can do it if you want. But the season's
No,
more or less finished.
No,
isn't it?
no, but it's not finished as yet because if we win this game today, then the point gets reduced to 1 point. So that's what I'm saying. This is like, to me, I looked at long time saying the league is not going to be won by Madrid. I said I called it out. But I'm sorry, man. If there's a chance of you getting this 3 points, put it on. There's still 3 more games to be played. 3 more games.
Themba, I
So-
know very well you didn't watch that European league between Inter Milan and Barcelona, and you still have hope after what Arsenal did to you.
No, the reason why I would have hope is this, Vegeta. I believe these guys are tired, man. We saw them, bro. They're tired. They played before that Barca game. They
Man, that
played
was
120 minutes with Madrid. They played 120 minutes with Madrid in the Copa del Rey final. They rested some key players for 25 minutes. They were losing the game. They brought them out to the pitch to come and win the game as well. Before playing against Inter Milan. They didn't play against Arsenal. They played against Inter Milan.
Crystal Palace is cooking Spurs, and Mia must be scared in the final. No,
They
no
rested
way.
player, man. Bro.
There's
They're not
no
a-
ways.
Harry Kane is on the I said Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Yumi's son is on the bench. What is this man doing again? Lucas Vasquez. What is this man obsession, man? Oh my
Hey.
God. Lucas
Bro,
Vasquez again is playing.
I can't wait for next week
God.
Wednesday. I can't wait.
I'm
Next week Wednesday.
just happy. I'm just happy that as he's going, Lucas Vasquez is going with him as well. I'm just happy that, bro, man, that's cool.
And Rodrigo's for sale, bro. This is fantastic.
Yeah, Rodriguez for sale, 120 million. Do you have the
Yeah,
money?
please.
Bring it, take it.
What
Yes,
Rodrigo's
that's
for
what-
sale?
Yeah,
Yes.
120. They put the price already, 120.
What did you
100
say?
million pounds.
75 million.
100 million pounds, 120 million euros, 100 million pounds. That's what this guy said. But even him as well, he said he wants to speak with what's his name? Xabi Alonso before he decides if he's going to leave or not, because he's done with this manager, he's done with this guy, man. And I'm also done with this guy. Honestly.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
going
still can't. I'm still trying to see how he's gonna play because Xavi Alonso plays a similar formation to Man United's formation.
Yeah. That's
I'm
the
trying
thing,
to think where does Rodrigo get into this team without upsetting the apple cart and benching a big player?
Which is why he's saying he wants to speak with him first. Because for me,
Vegeta, left
from
hand,
what
right hand.
from what this guy said, Xavi has decided. Alonso have come out to say that Adagule is very, very important in his plan. Like for me, I think Adagule is going to play. So the likes of it just depends on who plays aside after Adagule, because for me, he's going to play. From what Xavi, Alonso said, because he also wanted him at on loan at Bayer Leverkusen. He wanted him, and he has said it is massive in his plan. So it's kind of a bit hard for me. It's just that for me, I think Rodrigo will play way better as a 10 than Vinicius Jr. Because for me, I believe up front is better across up front in those positions. You can play as 11, 7, as a 9, you can play as a 10 as well. But the thing is, Madrid have decided they have their own star boy in Vinicius, along with Mbappe and Jubelia. which for me is a disgrace, man. Honestly, which for me is a disgrace. If they actually know, but they should have listened to the likes of Jubelium and what's his name, Jubelium and Vavede, when they said that Rodrigo is the most important player at Real Madrid. And it just pains me that because he doesn't have the flag, he doesn't have probably the PR, is what it is, man. But
Well,
bro,
you got to pay for that, mate. You got to pay for that.
bro, man, like I know, man. But if you don't know the I know I'll pay for that mistake that you're about to make right now. Honestly, if a good club, because I would want him to go to a good club whereby I want to see him do well. Honestly, I want to see him succeed. Like when I see, I know, yes, let Perez and them see it. Look at it. You guys slept on this guy. Honestly.
Well,
So
initially, I always thought that Man United would go for one of those fallen Real Madrid players. However, this season, I'm not sure if they're going to activate that. I mean, I would personally. Rodrigo is a phenomenal player. However, I'm not sure if we can just spend 100 million on one player and then pay him what? And then
honestly,
on top of that, once he's 100 million player, he's a guaranteed starter. So don't get me wrong, he should be able to walk into our team.
he would definitely.
He should be able to walk into our team.
He will. Like for me, I believe he walks into any team in Premiership, man. Even Man City walks into that team straight up. Because Man City are even the club I think they will end up getting because they are they've always been wanting him for a very long time.
Well, but when you say walk into Man City, considering that they've got Erling Haaland up front and they've got Omar Mamouche behind him, how does that work when you say he walks into the team?
He gets into the team ahead of
Mamouche?
Yeah. Like they've been wanting him for like 2 years now. Just like Madrid have been saying, they've been wanting him. All these guys Man City have been getting, they've been doing it because Rodrigo deal have kind of like been on stand. But right now, the thing is this: the good news is that, or bad news for Man City is the fact that Arsenal are also interested. What's it called? Liverpool as well are also very, very strong in wanting him as well. So that's the thing. So I believe he walks into that thing, man.
Maybe not for the price that you guys are saying. I doubt any of them are going to spend 100 million on somebody that you're.
I believe Man City will spend it.
Maybe
Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal will. I don't think they've got the funds. But if they have it, they will spend it. If they buy somewhere that they can ask for 155 million pounds, why won't they get someone like Rodrigo? Just that Perez have just made his mind up. He has seen his toys he wants to use. And for me, on a good day, if Perez also saw these guys, and the reason why Perez is trying to do all this nonsense is because the guy said he wants to leave. He's not happy. He wants to leave. So Perez is trying to just do whatever he can do to just penalty! Yeah, penalty! Yeah! Giving you red card. Penalty! I'm celebrating. They don't score penalty, these guys, man. They don't score penalty as well. That's the problem I have with these guys. They don't score penalty. Come on, man. You're giving me yellow card, referee. That's a yellow card, man. This is why I say they'll be tired, man. They are tired, man. Chesney. Bro. And they score it right now. Guys, let's match them like 2 or 3. You guys are the one that was we are putting ourselves in the same stupid situation, man. We are putting us in this situation. By now, you should have won the game. The point should be won. You win this game, you go on top. Ref, don't tell me that's not a penalty, because that's a penalty, man. Offside. Ah, God, this offside nonsense is just pissing me off, man. They can't kiss. Ah. So the second half is about to kick off. Penalty still. Yeah. Who takes it and who scores it? Valverde, can you score it for me, please? Valverde, please. I don't trust anybody else. Valverde is who I trust. Hey, the only person I trust again is on the bench. Who is Rodrigo?
Is he your main penalty taker?
No, I think right now it's between my main penalty taker is Vinicius Junior, but I think right now Mbappe is taking this. But the guy I trust, I will tell you, we'll bang it all day. Ah, nice save from Beinda. Just try to God, thank you. You scored it. At least in JAE, somebody scored a pen. My God. Balitek, I was busy watching, just see it. The tension. I was busy watching Beinda making that very good save. Wait a minute, my man. Yeah, 1-0. So it's 1-0, guys. 1-0, people. Nice one, Mbappe. Oh my God. Oof, and that was close even. That was close. It was close. Don't lose it, man. Let's go for me. Let's go from here, man. They've messed this season up big time, man. Copa del Rey was there for the taking. Beat them. You win 2 trophies. No, 4 trophies. You won 2 already. Super UEFA Cup and the which one again? Club World Cup. Man. Honestly, I said it. There's no reason why there should not be Barcelona. No reason why it should not be Barcelona. I don't want to hear it, man. They should be beating Barca. They should be beating Barca.
I just remember the last game that I watched, the last Clasico that I watched. It was disrespectful,
bro. Man, it was humiliation. Honestly, humiliation. But the reason why I understand. I'm not happy to lose that much. But bro, they're basically doing the same thing we did in last season, because just that when Barca does it, it looks as if they are doing something incredible. We did the same thing across the entire 4 games we played. It was smashing 4-0, 4-2, 2-0, and I think 2-1 or so before 1. No, 4-1 actually. We'll smash them, and this season they are doing the same thing. Just that there was opportunity for us to actually just capitalize on that Copa del Rey, win it. Right, this guy pissed me off in that game. Vinicius Junior, you're busy doing rubbish, man. If you had won that game, you should have won this one as well. Who's on the ground? Is that Euro? Is that Lenny Euro? Wow. Lenny Euro on the ground. Let's hope it's not serious, man.
Me personally, I already said it. I'm not trying to play strong type of teams, but these men, they think they know best. Rasmus had a shoulder issue in the first half, I think it was, and obviously Lenny Euro having his issue now.
But what I want to know is, man,
they have to be fit. They have to be fit in 10 days' time. That's all I know.
It becomes very tough, man. It becomes very tough. Harry Maguire is coming on. Man. And for me, it's a big loss, man, to that game, because Lenny Euro he has been nothing but joy to watch ever since he came out from injury, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that leave the question, is he an injury-prone player? Because we know how many times he has been injured this season.
Who, Harry Maguire or Lenny Euro?
Lenny Euro.
No, he came in with an injury. So he basically he had some sort of metatarsal issue that was gonna snap. It was like borderline, you can play with it or it can snap at any time. So the doctors have said. And it just so happens that in the first game it was the second game that he played against Arsenal in pre-season, it snapped.
Yeah.
And then he missed the first 3 months of the season. Then when he came back, obviously there's that adaptation period because he didn't even sign for this manager. He signed for the previous manager. So he's playing for a new manager now. He's playing in a back three system, and then there was just that sort of teething issue, and then he got over it, and now he's looking like the player that we bought in the summer. And the funny thing was, I think there was even some people suggesting that they think Aiden Heaven is better than him. Now a lot of people are backtracking because they've seen the full repertoire.
Valitek.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you. I was one of them. I was one of those persons that like, is there a possibility that this guy have more potential than this kid? But I'm sorry, man. I apologize, man. Man is solid, man. Guy is solid. That game against Bilbao. That game against Bilbao, I know many people will not really notice it, but that guy made some crazy runs. I don't know if it was Amorim that told him to go forward with it. But what he was doing in that game, man, was solid, man. So I think Luke Shaw is coming off for Lindelof, and Harry Maguire is definitely coming in for Lenny Euro. So I don't know if this guy. I did not notice him taking off anybody in that second half. Let me just check if it's subbed off. Man, these guys are busy. They are smashing Tottenham, man. 2-0. Crystal Palace. I believe Ange is going. I'm sorry, man. But Ange is going to get his sack. There's no way. I believe that guy is going to leave that club. They'll sack him for sure. No way.
So look at this. See, this is what I mean. And you see, the funny thing is, you see when the likes of Paul Scholes and all these man were suggesting that, he shouldn't go with a weak squad in the Premier League and all of this, that, and the third. Yeah,
it's just crazy, man.
Why would Amorim listen to these man when they don't even like him as the manager in the first place, and they're complaining about his system, and they want him, they blatantly want him sacked. Yeah. So why is a manager who they don't even want at the club gonna follow their instructions? These men don't want it.
But you know what? People believe if this guy, I don't know if I'm the minority, but I believe if Amorim gets sacked, he will still get a big job as well.
Of course he will. Yeah, of course he will
get a big job. I believe it. That if it comes by Tottenham or Newcastle needs a manager, or even if City ends up needing a manager, I believe they'll go for him because that was the guy they wanted to go for in the first place. And I'm sure those guys, they know football enough to understand that whatever that is happening at United is a shit show. They know the club have been run badly for years, and this guy have come into a place whereby now he's looking as if he's taking the fall for everything. But like we always say, the manager will get the blame at the end of the day. Ahmad, man, that was easy, bro. You can't be looking for a penny from that. That was easy. But at least you should get VAR check, man.
This red sponsor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when we started using it. I don't even know who they are. Can somebody enlighten me in the chat? Because
I didn't even notice it until now. When did
Diego! 2-0! Hey! Get him, man. Get him, man.
By the way, guys, that's the Real Madrid game he's watching. It's not Man United, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, guys.
I thought it was West Ham that went up, bro. What's going on here?
I'm watching both, man. I'm watching one to the games actually.
You're winning, Themba.
2-0, man.
Good for you, man.
2-0 is on. It's on. It's not off. It's on.
Is this
Bro,
like the league or something?
It's the league.
Okay.
This is the league decider.
How many times have you guys been playing each other this season, Chief?
Bro, man, we've played each other in Super Copa. We've played in the league. We've played in the Copa del Rey. We've played where? This is the second time in the league.
Ref.
Correct. That should be a pen. That one should be a pen.
Referee, that's a pen. That guy was about to jump. Referee.
That one should be a pen. But I said it. They'll be tired. Yamal on the ground. They will be tired. I know for sure.
Yamal might just play the soccer, just hold your shin or something.
Nah, he didn't touch him, man. He's tired, man. Yo, bro. Oh, these guys are getting beaten, man. Spurs are getting smashed, man. 2-0.
It's okay.
Bro.
They must have no form. I need it.
That looks like a penalty for sure.
That's a penalty.
I don't know. Like the fact that he didn't get. He looked
like he put his leg in the way for the contact. He ain't gonna get this penalty.
Nah, they've moved on.
They moved on. Oh, that's a good save from Vegeta. That's a good one, man.
Also, our players, they dilly-dally with the ball too much when they're supposed to pass. Like that. Look, why are you looking for contact, Chief? Pass the ball. Did your brain switch off? Look, goal. I saw it coming.
Come on, man. Yeah, doing a double by United.
But Themba, you can't do stupidness looking for a foul. Play the game, bro. If a foul happens, it will happen.
I always say, play the game and listen to the ref whistle. Play to the ref whistle.
Spurs on United.
My God, what a save. What a save. Yamal is a problem. This boy. It's a problem.
I can't believe these guys scammed their way to a finalist with us, but our teams are just embarrassing.
Bro, you guys are both losing. You are both losing to quality goals from. We also. But what was that, man? I don't understand.
Look at this, bro. Mama Saka is doing cutbacks, bro. Look at our life.
Who was that, man, on the ground? Was that Amas or Lindelof?
I think it's Ugarte who got dispossessed in midfield.
Ugarte, man. Honestly, man, guys.
What is he doing there, bro?
I understand people that are criticizing Ugarte. I do understand people that are, believing that they wasted money on the guy, man. Honestly, man. I said it. That this guy is going to come in, the way people are talking about it, I will end up doing absolutely rubbish. And that is what he has basically done. Oh! What a save. Oh my God, this guy, can you please just control yourself? We just got to go. All of a sudden, you want to give it away, man. You guys crazy. Oh God, this is what Vegeta always say about goalkeeper. This is what Vegeta always say about goalkeeper. My God, that guy is quality.
What is wrong with Themba now? What's going on? People who still care about their league games stuff. Look at this Rasmus guy. What was that now? Who got cooked? Whoever that midfielder was from our team got cooked.
Mm.
Guys, at least get a draw so we can get 1 point. Damn. Nah, they need to demolish Old Trafford as soon as possible. Our win record right now is in hell. Referee. Thank you. I also thought that was yellow. What a waste.
Oh my God. This guy's will piss you off, man.
Who's Madrid?
This guys will get you angry, man.
Hey, but the way you ran away, bro, you said they were equalizing or something. Are you okay?
They scored, man.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
If you know me already, when I do that, thank God you didn't even know I crashed out. They are pissing me. What kind of rubbish is that? 2-1.
No, we saw you crashing out, but I thought maybe it's like almost, they're playing with death. But they actually scored.
This guy should just get you angry, man. Oh, are you guys crazy now? What is this nonsense, man? What is what is the bullshit these guys are doing right now?
Crash out 2.0. Bro, we're getting cooked by Wemby. Look at our live. It's always our former players that come back to hunt.
Lucas Vasquez, I'm going to curse you, bro. If you're going to cause a penalty, I'm going to curse you before you go, man. But you won't see a club to get to sign you. Are you mad?
To everybody who's confused.
Who's that donkey right now? Who's that donkey? Oh, God. Clear the ball, man. Clear it. Bro.
West Ham make a substitution.
Oh, God. What is guys?
So, like Man United and Spurs are trying to compete for the most amount of losses in this season, or what? Chief, give them the ball. We are the one losing. These guys.
Oh, God, man. These guys, don't make them score in this first half because I'm going to curse all of you, man. All of you, bro. All of you.
Oh, is it still first half?
23 minutes, bro. 23 minutes.
Got a long way to go, my friend.
I was saying to be like 5. Oh, God. Oh, man. And this guy are prioritizing Vinicius Jr. over Rodrigo. These guys.
Well, they put him on the
choosing. They are choosing and putting a player like Vinicius. Oh, God, man.
Ref, yellow card, please. What was
Maybe
that?
sometimes even Carlo Ancelotti is just busy playing the kid because Perez is saying he must be played. Maybe because I cannot say Ancelotti can be this useless and he gets to play games.
Ahmad cooked kudos there. That was
Yeah, it's only fair. He cooked him in the first half, so it's 1-1. This guy's now making me hungry, man. Oh, rubbish is this, man? Hey,
what's wrong?
Now I have the bottle here. Now I have bottle here out here now. Eh? Yes, go. Oh,
did that not go in, bro? How? Nah, Rasmus, bro, you don't like us.
70 million. I'm sure by it take a few minutes.
You see the problem with this kid, yeah, is that people like the kid. People like him.
Ah, God. That guy is playing against your team, man. And he claps his hand.
Yeah, I just think if I was rubbish, right, and I played for Man United, I don't think it would be acceptable that I'm rubbish. So
it should not. It should not be acceptable, man. It should not.
You know what was funny? Yeah? This one I find weird, right? I was on a boxing stream one time, and one of your fellow South Africans said, in his own words, yeah, that Rasmus is his beautiful striker. Just let that sink in. He referred to him as a beautiful striker.
Bro, man, I don't understand what you mean by beautiful. You talk about she's a beautiful as in a lady, because I'm sorry, man. There's nothing beautiful about that kid, bro.
No,
like
I just want it to sink in, because this is what our fan base is doing. Yeah,
like I can tell you, Balitek, we have seen some terrible strikers, and I can tell you those terrible strikers we have seen are better than this dude. Like, I'm trying to even get some of them, but we know they're not really good. Like, I believe Lukaku is a very good striker. I'm just trying to see a striker in an era we've seen that is not really good, but are better than this kid. Sanogo, there's this guy called Sanogo that played for Arsenal, is better than this guy. Merun Shamak is a better striker than this dude. People are talking about beautiful. What is beautiful about Rasmus, man? There's nothing there, bro. There's nothing there. I'm sorry. I'm not having it. Man says absolutely joke of a team. I'm sorry, man. Whatever player you get,
they called Rasmus beautiful.
Bro, whatever players you guys thought you were getting in Rasmus or in Ugarte, I'm sorry, man. They're not it. I will not lie to you. And I remember I was saying it then. People were like, "When getting Ugarte will start ball it." Bro, man.
We would have been better off trying to get Sheshko with that 70 mil, to be honest. If we were trying to do the young striker thing.
Bro, Sesko. And people will still tell you that. Like, you know, the funniest thing is that when you talk about Sesko, people will still telling you that I would not want us to go in that direction again, because Sesko is like Rasmus kind of. There is not. I'm sorry. It's not. Sesko scores goals. He scores goals. Like, it is crazy when you say a left back. Marco Cucurella has goals more than Rasmus Højlund. Marco Cucurella. I think Delap has 10 goals. He has 10 plus goals. In the league, I'm not sure, but 10 plus goals. Yes, 10 plus goals. To even tell you, Danny Welbeck, that is 34. Danny Welbeck is 34. He doesn't play games every time. Has 10 goals for Brighton. Danny Welbeck. People are talking about, come on, man. No. All these excuses must just stop, man. And it's just the fact that the what will I call it? The standard of the club is just, getting to the mud by the day, whereby things are being looked at and defended. No, people defend. Your family has actually defended anything. They will defend anything, and look for excuse for a player they love, because I don't think it's actually acceptable whereby you have a striker you sign for 72 flipping million, 72 flipping million, not doing anything. And some will tell you chance will not be created for him. But I'm sorry, man. At least I've seen 2 or 3. A very nice pass from Mason Mount in the first half.
What does this
the corner, the free kick.
Rasmus. Oh, that's his name. Okay, go.
Rasmus. Whenever he scores, they shout Rasmus. Bro, man hasn't scored for how long? And you see the problem with Vegeta. You also part of it, whereby man will score a good guy will say he should do celebration. He must do celebration.
No, that guy will score and post on X. That's all he knows how to do.
Man, that is crazy, bro. He doesn't know where he is.
So the stats say that Delap has played 5 more games than Rasmus this season, and he scored 12 versus Rasmus's 4, and he's got 2 assists, and Rasmus has got 0 assists.
Ew, like Vegeta. Wait, are you telling me that you guys have a striker that played and scored 4 goals? 4
in 30 appearances? Yes,
34 goals. 4.
Yeah, in 30
Vegeta,
appearances.
I'll bet myself to do better than that. 4 goals in bro.
Rasmus, come to PSL. You'll do okay.
He will not. Come on, man.
Oh,
He will not. Peter Shawuli scores goals. He will not.
We don't have strikers. The Chiefs can't play for us.
Don't even give them hope. But I can tell you, Serino does not have 2 goals or 4 goals in the league, and he doesn't. I don't know how many goals Serino. I know, but I'm just telling you. I've not checked it. I don't know if he has it, but I can tell you, if you go and check it, it doesn't have 4 goals.
Let's see, Serino. What is it? 24, 25 stats. No?
Bro.
Let's see.
You guys are all a bunch of rubbish, man. You're rubbish.
Did they equalize?
Rubbish.
They equalized, didn't they?
Rubbish.
Ooh. Yeah, they equalized.
I'm tired of this bullshit, man. I'm tired of seeing this bullshit. End the season, man. Stop giving people hope. I just sacked this manager a long time ago. I don't know what these nurses are doing. Give him his manager, let him leave this club.
Is it 3-0?
Rubbish.
Right? On the side. Oh, it's 2-0. I saw somebody celebrating. I thought it was 3-0. Themba, walk us through it, man. Calm down. What is going on in your game?
You can't even keep a lead. You cannot. It's diabolical. It should be 4. They should be leading. Nonsense.
So are you drawing?
These guys played 90 fucking minutes. Like, what am I saying? They played 120 minutes just on Wednesday against a very decent side. They were able to keep them from scoring goals. They scored them. Guys are a bunch of idiots, man.
Themba, you won't believe this. Serino's played 17 games. He's got 1 goal and 5 assists. That's disgusting. 1 goal. Yeah. 1 goal, bro. Nah.
This is a foul as well, right? That's a foul, man. That's a foul.
How did we not score?
This is a foul, bro.
Rasmus, brother. How did we not score? These guys are bro, Rasmus can't play in the final. I don't care what he says to me.
That bunch of rubbish, man. Get it out of his face, man.
I think we need to give Themba a break. This is the Man United watch along. Themba, are you okay?
Get this man going, man. And people are talking about Vinicius. He's rubbish.
Have I missed anything?
Yeah,
that
Madrid.
A player like Vinicius Junior, who is crap. He has been nonsense the entire game. Rubbish. He hasn't done anything the entire game. Get him go to Saudi Arabia. Rubbish.
Madrid have bottled the 2 goal lead.
What are these donkeys doing, man?
And of
What I
course,
find interesting is that you think that he's going to Saudi Arabia.
They played fucking 120. Let us sink in. They scored. Inter Milan scored goal.
they've got ahead, Barcelona. Oh my word!
Rubbish.
It's 3-2. Rafinha just scored.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, it's a waste. Like I said it. Like there's no excuse. I was not expecting you guys to win the game. Let me just say it. I've been saying the league belongs to Barcelona before now. I've been calling it out. I was not expecting them to you to do anything. But honestly, you guys should have some fucking shame, man. You guys are a bunch of disgrace, man. Bunch of rubbish. Because I cannot understand the fact that Barcelona played 120 minutes against a decent Inter Milan side. And somehow they are leading you guys 3-2. And you guys cannot even do a fucking thing about it. You guys are so stupid. At least Inter Milan allowed the first half ended Inter Milan leading. That's how useless you guys are. Rubbish. I'm sorry, man. Get this guy gone, man. He's rubbish. Get the players as well gone. They're a bunch of donkeys, man. Nonsense.
Not this guy, bro. Your team can't beat Arsenal. You wanna beat Barcelona.
Busy wasting my time celebrating crap rubbish and this nonsense.
You got Mbappe's life.
And these donkeys are busy. They are busy saying to themselves, Rodrigo can go. Vinny is a star boy. He's rubbish.
Oh, directly at the goalkeeper, but good try, bro. We'll take it.
I don't even know. For me, I don't even know what the fuck was even Perez thinking. Not taking 400 million pounds from Saudi Arabia. I'll take the money, man. Get your fuck off, man. It's rubbish. At least Mbappe have scored 2 goals. That one does absolutely nothing.
Maguire, that was too.
Now was denying the Ballon d'Or, was saying I'll do 10 times better, bro. Yeah, this guy is a joke, man.
The real Ballon d'Or should go to the guy who scored at the 32 minutes. You know, I know he's not winning the Champions League.
Do 10 times better. 10 times better. And this is what you call 10 times better. This guy is rubbish. It's crap.
Wait,
I'm sorry, man.
Who are you cussing at now, Themba?
That guy copying Vinicius is rubbish, man. I'm sorry. I don't even know what Perez was doing, not taking the 400 million pounds he was offered. Because in my own, I would take the money, man. 400 million pounds is a lot of money. Fuck that guy. That guy is rubbish, man.
Well, we live and we learn, don't we?
Rubbish. Crazy, man. Like I lie not. Drex knows. I said it plain. They're not going to win the league. I said it.
That Kobe. When did he come on?
I said they're not going to win the league. Kobe started the game, bro.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I haven't noticed until now. I'm not gonna lie.
He has been quiet. My man has been quiet the entire game, man. I was not expecting it to win the game. But the reason why I was giving these guys a kind of hope was due to the fact that I saw Barca, they were finished. And so, oh man, these guys are a bunch of rubbish.
All of these Rasmus supporters, they hate our club. I'm convinced.
No, you guys have fans that love players. Look at it.
You see when I say things like, "Oh, you guys just want to climb into bed with them," yeah. People think I'm just taking a piss. When you tell me that the striker is beautiful, when you say things like "my beautiful striker," that don't score goals is now beautiful to you.
How did we not score that?
Take him. I'm sure it's Rasmus. I'm sure it's Rasmus.
This team. You're joking, bro. From point blank. This team.
Oh, ref, you can give that as a foul.
Why did I watch this? Why did I choose to watch this?
Rasmus is just a bunch of rubbish, man. I'm sorry, man. I do better with it than this guy. I do better than this guy. I'm sorry, man. This guy is rubbish.
You know, it's things like this that make me worry for next season as well. I worry for next season.
I'm sorry, man. You guys should get rid of this guy.
I really would sell him, bro. I don't think loaning him would make a difference. That's the problem.
Dash him out. I'm sorry. No,
I
they don't.
just
I
think
don't
he's
think the
not
club will
good,
spend money
bro.
on it.
You know,
Dash him out.
people say develop and all of that other stuff. And look, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I'm like, Chief, you can't develop how to run, how to time your run, how to trap a ball. Those are things at an academy level they should have taught you. So if you can't do it now at this grown age, because let's not get it twisted. 20 years plus is old. We can't be teaching you things from academy football. That's impossible. Ref.
I'm just looking at him. He's horrible.
I'm sorry, man. This guy called Kalancholotti is just. I'm sorry, man. Whatever that is happening in the club, man, he needs to just say it out because I don't understand it. I don't understand, man. Because I can understand how somewhere can be this bad. Vinicius Junior can be this bad, has not infected the game in any way, and still. Oh God, this guy's a donkey, man. What the fuck is this guy doing, bro? Stop giving and do a thing, do a job, man. Rubbish. They gave you a pass, you didn't do like this. Utilize it. Busy playing Erasmus.
I appreciate the vision. Ganacho, I saw it, bro. Execution is all over, but I saw the vision.
Wait. We had Snapdragon on the kit before.
Brother, welcome to the conversation. Now we've got red.
Who the hell are they?
I have. It might be the movie, the company that makes cinema cameras. It might be them actually.
Oh, like Red Cam.
Like red cameras. Yeah.
Okay. I've purchased the Red Cam in the past, so
Lucas Vasquez just said doing rubbish.
Yeah. They're not cheap.
Not at all.
Mm.
I'm actually gonna Google this. I need to know who this red is for sure. Our men's and women's team will wear a special edition T-shirt. Oh, this is just a special edition. Okay, special edition T-shirt during the West Ham and Arsenal matches this weekend, with the charitable it's a charitable organization red appearing on it. Snapdragon have donated their logo space to promote the charity's life-saving work. Okay, this is basically PR. Okay, we get it. Cool.
Or what? So what is that for the rest of the season, or is it
No,
just for
it's
this
just for
game?
the weekend. It's just for this game.
For this game, and they've collected the money.
So these guys chose to lose 2-0 when it's a charity. These losers, bro, can't even do it for charity.
Like what is this nonsense, man? Oh God.
Wait, let me see what's going on in that other game. Themba's crashing out. Is there another goal?
The thing is, we're losing a game that doesn't mean anything to us, but Real Madrid's losing a game that is going to decide the title.
That's what's funny. That's why Themba's crashing out. But Themba, come on, man. You can't be surprised. We knew you were not winning this league.
This is why you should have bought your alcohol before the game even started, just to console yourself afterwards.
Stand up! He didn't touch you, bro. Stand up! He fucking touch you. Oh God, man! All this guy just crazy, bro. All this guys. Give me a yellow card, man. It's crazy. Diving. Why are you diving there? All these guys are just fucking useless, man.
He
didn't touch him. It's not a pen. No need.
You just need to read some comments. Chico says all these losses will come back to haunt us in the final. Said it before. The manager is a poor manager, very poor. Well, cool.
I mean, you can't really defend the manager when you're losing like this, right?
Oh,
you can't. However, our team was rubbish for the previous manager also. Just to let that one sink in.
You know the beef I have with, right? People make it seem like two things can be true. One, the fact that they made the change of manager in the middle of the season is causing disruption. But also, Ruben, you can't just throw away games, bro. It doesn't mean I'm Ruben out, but like, nah, guys, how many are we on? Like 16 losses or something with this guy?
It's crazy. Crazy amount of losses.
That will be 17.
That's not good, bro.
This will be 17. But then, you should like me. One thing I would say is this, man, as a neutral, like they've been making wrong decision after wrong decision. And for sure, it's going to, oh God, man, these guys are just terrible, man. This guy, oh God, man. I'm just take it off, man. These guys are pissing me off, man. Oh, the fuck off, all of you.
But Themba,
All of you just fuck off,
17
man.
lost. Bro, I understand.
Guys should
all
fuck
of
off, man.
I
All you guys
understand
should just
all the
fuck off. They are
mitigating
bloody rubbish.
factors and all of
Imagine.
the one.
Imagine going from 2-0 up to 4-2. It's a bloody rubbish. We're wasting my time watching you guys.
No,
Did you say it was 4-2?
it's
4-2, bro. Man,
In the
I'm
first,
done.
these guys
I'm
were
done.
2 goals up, and Barcelona doubled it in the same half. They still another half of football to play.
Fuck
my
those guys.
word,
They're
bro.
bloody rubbish. They're bloody.
Wow.
They are bloody rubbish, man. It just tells you where the club is because for whatever reason, whereby they make them believe that Rodrigo is not good enough, he should be staying on the bench. I've watched this guy stinking it out, not having effect in the game, and that stupid guy that calls himself Don Carlo chewing gum, that gum that will kill him. Rubbish. I don't know. I don't know how that man does not have any decency. He doesn't have decency. Bro, do yourself a favor, save yourself an embarrassment. Go to Brazil, man.
I swear,
It's already agreed, isn't it? It's already agreed, isn't it? He's going to Brazil,
Bro,
right?
I'm sorry, man. At this stage, if I was the Brazilian president, I'd terminate it as well. Bro, the guy is rubbish, man. Because you cannot be there looking at Vinicius because he will do the same thing, man. You will be seeing Vinicius dropping stinkers, you'll still be playing him. Crap is this, man?
Mambi did the
The guy,
tackle, bro.
the guy is having a bad season. I've been saying it. He's having a bad season. I understand on a good day, when he's on his form, he can take on anybody, anybody. But he's not the guy. He's having a bad form. Drop him. You keep playing him. And the stupid guy is busy asking for more money. I don't understand how is Perez even in his right mind thinking of giving him more money, whereby Ronaldo asked for more money. He said, get the fuck out of my club. Ramos asked for more money. Get the fuck out of my club. Vinicius Junior asked for more money. He's getting it. Man, football is just rubbish now. Football is just crap, man. Football is just rubbish.
Give us the win, yo.
Football is just rubbish.
Wemby again with the cutback. United.
I think that's the only thing that will kill Real Madrid in the end. When you get a superstar, you're trying to keep a hold of him. You keep pumping up the wages. Before you know it, none of the other clubs who would have loved to have signed that player is going to want to pay them types of wages. So they're either going to have to take a pay cut or go to Saudi.
I don't understand, man. Because
or stay at Madrid.
It's not what we do. We don't do it.
Vasquez is your captain for today's game.
Bro, you see when I said it. I said it now. I said that guy playing as well. That guy is a liability, man. Most of the goals have come from his position, man. So I'm not surprised. Just that the man is so stupid enough to keep playing Vasquez, and there's nothing I can say about it. So it's what it is. Barcelona knows all we need to just go to Vasquez. Will get the job done from his position. It's as simple as that. All the goal have come from his position. The man is still busy leaving on the bench. It's all rubbish, man.
Mr. Ref, don't add extra time. Just end the game.
I don't understand because we don't do this. When players ask for more money, bro, you shouldn't be done. That is what Perez is doing. I'm surprised he's doing a stupid thing with Vinicius Junior, who does not understand that Mbappe came into the club for free. Technically, you could say there was a signing fee, but it went to the player himself. And you said you want to be on the same or similar. It's just crazy. He's getting it. And bro, all day, I'll take Rodrigo all day over Vini. Over any day.
So the guy that has won you at least 2 different Champions League on 2 different occasions, probably won you the league on a couple of occasions and some other cups. You would get rid of him for somebody who...
Balitek, those things you're saying right now, if you want to go and check all those games, there were goals that Rodrigo single-handedly puts us in that final. Let's forget the fact that he scored in the final. Rodrigo put us there. It's just like you saying when Ronaldo played in 2016, when people are saying he didn't win it, he didn't play. He put them there. He got them there. He was unable to play in the final, but he puts them there. Rodrigo is a very important player for Madrid. When you get players complimenting somebody, like you hear from somebody's mouth, 2-3 players, Valverde said it. Bellingham said it, that the most important player for Madrid is Rodrigo. And the fact that Perez, Ancelotti does not understand that, I will tell you, Valverde is the most important for me. I will tell you. But if Valverde is telling you, Rodrigo, this is
the game. 6
he's
minutes.
A good player. He's a good player, no doubt.
So ref adding 6 minutes for, man.
He's a good player, no doubt. But when he's costing my team, bro, he should go. I would rather have him go, please. You like at this stage, he's not doing anything in this game. I'm not even watching it anymore. Because Mbappe have come in there, scored 2 goals. Vini has been quiet. They made a pass to him. His first touch was shambolic, and that would have given us an opportunity to go 3-2 up. He made the control like Rasmus went to the goalkeeper straight. It's just shambolic. Yeah, everything he does, touch the ball, gives it away. Try to make a run, give it away. Try to take on somebody, gives it away. It's costing me, man. So I would say because he scored the Champions League, I come and say, let me keep him. No, man. Should fuck off, man. I'm sorry, man. We are Real Madrid, man. I don't do those nonsense, man. If you're not playing well, you fuck off, man. There's somebody else that will do the job. Just that the treatment Rodrigo is getting, I don't like it. The treatment he's getting, I don't fucking like it. That's why it's pissing me off the most, because like I have to sit back and watch Vini do what he's doing, and Rodrigo's on the bench. Crazy, man.
I wonder what Ineos will do, because obviously Rodrigo would represent an opportunity, a gap in the market that we didn't really see. I mean, the 100 million, well, we're not trying to help you guys out, so I can't really see Man United paying 100 million plus. Mate, he most probably wants something like 300 plus thousand in wages, which he's not going to get at Old Trafford, because we can't just give a benchman that sort of cash.
I don't think he will want that much, because
but if you get bought for 100 million, how much do you want?
He's a player, I think, he's just, and maybe that is also working against him, because people are overlooking him, because he doesn't do all those your PR things. He doesn't do it. He's a guy that comes in, I get my job done, and go on. He doesn't have time. Yes, he's on 200 plus at Madrid. On 200 plus at Madrid. But I don't think he'll come and start asking for a ridiculous price of money at United. Plus, I don't think he's a bench player. I don't think he's a bench player. He goes straight into United.
So, if they said, Vegeta, if they said, we will cancel the Cunha deal right now and we will get Rodrigo, how do you feel about that?
I take it.
You take it?
Take it.
That's interesting.
I'll take it, bro.
I mean, I'll take him as well, but not for 100 million.
Not for 100, obviously, but if they say I must choose between Cunha and Rodrigo.
Oh my God, what is Wan-Bissaka doing to us?
It's cooking us,
man. Man is cooking you guys, man. Wan-Bissaka is busy cooking.
Bruv, what he just done now was out of this world.
Well, Wan-Bissaka is just having a good game, man. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me shock you guys. Nketiah is also a better striker than Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Nketiah, bro.
Because at least the guy can play football.
That's a good save, man. Good save from Beinda. Almost 3-0. Wow, that's a good save, man.
I'm telling you, but after that Europa League final, I'm taking leave, but I'm not gonna be on YouTube for a while. I need a break from all of the stress.
You need a holiday, bruv.
I need a break.
You need a holiday, mate. Trust me.
Wow. These guys are busy dragging it with Nottingham Forest. Leicester. 2-2. So Chelsea lost. Man United lost.
Damn, bro, the group chat is killing me, bro.
Tottenham lost as well.
I know our clubs. I don't know, bro. We pulled off the Italian job to get into the Europa League final. We are scammers.
Yeah, but the biggest scam of all is the guy who we thought was going to score goals for us that can't. That's the biggest scam I've ever. Like, imagine £72 million for a striker that can't hit a barn door. It's crazy.
You can't even
God.
And just to put that into context for people, imagine how massive a barn door is, yeah, for you not to be able to hit that with a football. It's crazy.
I can't believe these guys can't just get 1 point to get us over the 40-point mark.
40. I'm sorry, man. So what is the essence? Man, like Kenny says, this is pure embarrassing, man. This team is interested to win Premier League games. Amorim should have not played Euro today. I understand,
Yeah,
bro.
If he's gonna throw the game away, might as well not play the big guys, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like,
No, there's no way you will say he threw the game away. He did not. All these guys, they failed to show up. They failed to show up. It's not his fault.
This also feels like throwing the game away, but Ruben, bro, if you don't
Man
win
is busy
Europa League,
fuming. You saw him biting himself. Man is fuming, biting himself. You got to throw what games away.
if he doesn't win that Europa, I'm telling you, I am going to have a final stream to give him a bombastic side eye. Because if you think I'm going to accept 18 losses with nothing to show for it, you're crazy.
I can't accept this.
I mean, I'm sorry, Themba. You guys can justify it how you want. If there's no Europa League after next week, he must fire himself. Fire yourself.
I know.
Just go. Don't even come back.
Andrew get the sack as well. Whoever the know with the Europa is getting the sack.
And that's the thing, yeah. I already said, yeah, in many streams before. What makes you think these guys? Well, everyone's saying this season's a free hit. I said it's not a free hit. What makes you think he's going to be here next season if everything goes pear-shaped and continues to go pear-shaped? This ain't no free hit. There's no such thing as a free hit. The day that we start getting free hits and there's nothing attached to that free hit, it's crazy. That's not the world that we live in. There's no such thing as a free meal. No such thing. Don't just come in and then your team performs rubbish for the season and then they're like, yeah, don't worry, we'll spend 300 million on you in the summer. Like, it's not gonna happen.
That's crackhead, bro. That's crack. Because you can't just lose, and then we can win now. How, bro?
I'm pretty sure
winning.
There's conditions, as in if he wins the Europa League, then the club will say, okay, cool, we'll run with you next season. But if he loses, I can't see how he keeps that job. I can't see it.
This is crazy.
Like right now, the club will probably come out and say, oh, it's not, it doesn't matter whether the Europa League's there or not. But I'd imagine if we lost it to Spurs and Spurs won a trophy that that I've never really seen them won in their history. I think they've won one cup in my lifetime. I think they've won one League Cup one time that I can remember. But other than that, they're not typically known for winning anything. So if they win something on Ruben Amorim's watch, that is a sackable offence, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They have no heritage. They shouldn't be
time.
beating you in the final, so there's no excuses.
That's sackable, man. Like you said, I believe he got a sack. Once that happens, he gets the sack. I'll say it here and now.
I'm sure Mark is dying to give us his 2 cents because he's joining us while he's on the move. What are you saying, Mark?
I don't know now, but like I said before the game, I wasn't expecting a win, but I hope that we could do the job. The performance wasn't too good. I feel like the tactics didn't work today. Yeah, I feel like we could have dropped. I feel like we should have made more changes at halftime based on the fact that we weren't performing well in the first half. Yeah, Mason Mount had a good game. He didn't have a good game today, really. You know what I mean? The guys wasn't really, they was missing that clinical edge. We can't always depend on Bruno to do that all the time, to be the one guy to do that. If you know what I mean? Because that's basically what we're doing. Because when they marked Bruno out of the game for the first 30 minutes of the second half, they had no one really showing up, delivering good balls, being a threat to open up the game. So that's a difficult one, guys. It's a situation where I feel like kind of like Bali, but at the same time, I feel like why should we feel like that? Because realistically, it shouldn't be that. Yeah, we should not be saying to ourselves, if this manager don't win the Europa League, it's possible that this club might, sack it. That's bad business. And I mean to say, players, the system, everything have fault in the whole situation of what transpired in the season today in Premier League. So there's a situation where I don't think Bali far off from what he's saying. Of course, Bali, I know he's not saying that because he want Amarim to get sacked. He, just like me, he's a fan of Amarim before he came to the club. So I think, we all hope for Amarim's success. But this structure, this club, they don't really act upon logic. Yeah. So it's a weird one. But if we lose this and win the Europa League, bro, I gonna forget about it, bro.
And it's calm. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's calm. But like, you can't lose everything. And then I look at all of our things, and it's like 16 plus losses, and it's okay. Like, even if you are a new manager, guys, I don't think it's unreasonable. That's too much. Am I crazy?
Bro.
39 points for our club, guys. I don't look at this football club and see 39 points. I'm sorry.
No, bro. I think that's 16. I think that this today was a bit of a travesty.
Because if you want to contextualize it, guys, and I don't like it when people do this, but let's talk about it. What is it? 2 points or 4 points off number 4 when Ten Hag gets fired. This is a spiral, bro. This is ridiculous. This is not even just a stain we'll see next year. This is
it's worse than a spiral, bro. It's all the way backwards for real, bro. It's a whole mistake situation, yeah. It's one of the worst things I've seen in a long time happen to Man United, bro.
And I know that sacking him sounds like a crazy conversation, but what's stressing me is that United fans are saying it's acceptable for whatever various factors that this is happening. People don't even care that they're losing anymore. That's a little bit concerning to me.
You see, because of the concept of everybody blaming the players for why we bad alone, and that probably gives them this false hope that, just sell them and it will get better, everything will change. But realistically, it's not just them, it's everything. Yeah, the coach, the system, all of that have parts to play in why we lost games. Even the Glazers, even the NEOS, because realistically, you bring a guy in and you bring more players in for him and John and you say to help him. I thought big deal. Yeah.
No, but
for me, I kind of hope he wins because I want to see him get 5-6 players and really have players who could play a system to help the team transition further into a positive. But realistically, it's difficult.
I need to make a disclaimer because United fans are special fans. I'm not saying I wanted Ruben. I was like, it's fine, it's cool. But I also don't subscribe to the thing of, guys, if it doesn't look right, I must just be like, it'll just work out. Based on what? It's just gonna work out. Since when do things in life just work out without some sort of evidence to say, okay, but guys, we're going in the right direction? There has to be evidence. That's all I'm saying. If you're saying to us we must focus on Europa League, then there better be Europa League at the end of the season. That's what I'm saying. And then we will see what next season gives us. But if you lose everything, come on.
Let's hope that the likes of Lene Euro and everybody else who we deem vital to the next game, let's hope they're all fit. Obviously, we just have to take the L. It's unfortunate. The players ain't gonna put 100% effort into this game, maybe due to not wanting to get injured. It could be also the instructions as well. But at the same time, if the players ain't gonna give 100% in these types of games, we have to make it make sense when it comes to the final. Yeah, we have to play like rabid dogs. Yeah, we cannot afford to let Tottenham lift that trophy. Yeah, so yes, I want to keep the manager. I want the manager to be here next season. However, I believe the structure will sack him if he doesn't win the Europa League, because it just means they've lost out on money and they made a decision trying to save money and they couldn't save the money that they was trying to save. So they'll probably sack him and then get another manager in. Which manager who's going to want to come in to a team that's finished, that's lost like 17, 18, 19 times and try and fix that? Especially a big club like Man United.
Sounds good.
There
So
will be manager.
Yeah,
Balitek.
but
There's
the
something.
problem is
Let's
that
not forget
problem
about
with
the tech.
this.
You're forgetting one thing is
Go
this,
ahead,
man. All these coaches also they have this thing they called ego, and that will also make them want to join. They'll be like, man, I can fix that. I can do it. So
They better fix it then. People must stop. People must stop telling us, "Oh, it's unfair." You signed the bloody contract. Don't tell me about no damn unfair, bro.
Yeah. Big up, man, like Kenny. Big up to you, man. Looks fuming, man.
Bro, this game,
losses.
it was it was like side to side passing. We're not even taking, we never even took the risk. We never even the only time we only tested a keeper during the first half, it was from Ahmad's shot. The second half we nearly conceded, we almost conceded 2 goals, like a second goal. And then I don't know. I have to ask you all one question. Is this team not really interested to win any more Premier League games this season? Why are we not winning games to gain some
Fan base
some
doesn't care.
momentum?
Momentum.
This momentum
The fan
momentum ahead of the Europa League final. I'm sorry, Lenny Euro shouldn't be starting today. Lenny Euro shouldn't be starting today.
You saw the
In my
WhatsApp group
opinion.
chat today. People don't even care. So if the fan base, us who's supporting the club, doesn't care, these guys are gonna get away with murder, bro. Because I said to Themba, I want to win for 2 reasons. 39 points is embarrassing, but next week is the final, bro. On Wednesday, momentum matters.
Next week, yeah, that's one, bro. If we lose to Chelsea next week, it's bad for us. If we keep playing like this again, like right now, we just played just now, and against Chelsea, it's bad. And I don't want to see Maguire and Lindelof in the final, man. I'm sorry. With this defense, yeah, it's not good, man.
I am coming back.
So the Chelsea game's on Friday, right?
Yeah,
it's on Friday.
Okay, and then the final is gonna be the next Wednesday after that, right?
Yeah, yes, you're right, Balitek.
Okay, well, good luck to these guys. If they don't win on Wednesday, don't come back to Manchester, please. Just find a way of not coming back.
Exactly. For me, like if they don't win this, for me, if we don't qualify for the Champions League, I'm sorry, void the season. It's going to be dark next season. Just void it.
Yeah, because we're gonna go to play in one game a week, And fair
One
enough,
game a
that's
week.
better for the streamers because the streamers can at least have some other things to do other than streaming. However, as a fan of football, to see your team only playing once a week and sometimes not even at all because they're not even in the competitions, that's devastating. To know that we could potentially be subject to that in a season. Then on top of that, the budget that we was gonna go with, it's not a champion. It's no longer a Champions League budget. It's not
Exactly.
even a European budget. So in
Exactly.
theory, we're not gonna go out and get the play. We might as well. Yeah, the club is probably gonna say we might as well go and get some kids because we're not
And
in
for those,
anything.
and for those that believe that Bruno Fernandes is not going to get sold, maybe if he can win the Europa League, the possibility of him getting sold will come to actualization, man. Honestly. Because those guys will look at it like 120
Facts.
million. Saudi, I still offering it
Facts.
to us.
Facts.
Please, we'll
Facts.
take it the money. So,
Facts. Facts. 100%. 100%, bro. 100% facts. Oh man.
I'm tired of watching this guy called Vinicius Junior. I'm tired of Vinicius Junior. My God.
Wait.
Hey.
What just happened to your game, Themba?
Bro, man, you see me here. I've been crashing out since, man. Vegeta has been coming me down. I've been crashing out.
I would have. I would have actually joined your stream, man. Like I swear to you.
From 2 goals up, bro. From 2 goals up.
I was
to
4.
4. Bro, you can see I'm just cooling down now because one thing is that I never believed we're going to win the league. I scored it out a long time ago, but the thing is that I watched this Barca team played a game. So that should give us
they played really well. They played really well against Inter, but like that was a really against Inter as well, you know.
Minutes. They played 120 minutes. That should at least count for something. No, it didn't count for anything because we are still getting smashed from 2-0 to 4-2. I'm just
it was man. Like what? Like it was like 2-1 to it was like you guys were leading 2-1. I saw the scoreline and I was like I was just watching watching the West game.
Kenny, it was 2-0. We went up 2-0.
Yeah.
2-0. And that was it. From the everything they were doing. Mistake here, pass the ball here. Vinny trying to take people and run, lose the ball. They were just taking Lucas Vazquez's position to just get by and get into the game. And the first substitution that Carlo Ancelotti makes, it did not take out Lucas Vazquez, whereby about 4 goals have been scored from his position. It did not take out Vinicius Junior that have scored out in the first half.
Oh my God!
Goes in, takes out Adagule and takes out.
You kill me, man! Oh, you kill me.
Danny Ceballos. That's how stupid this man is. I don't know what is going on with Carlo, but I'm sorry.
Oh, you kill me, man! You kill me, man!
Something is wrong with that manager. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand. At this point, I feel as if what's his name? Perez is the one coaching this team because there's no ideology whereby you see what is wrong, you are not rectifying it. Like 4 goals from Lucas Vazquez's position, and the guy still survived the second half. That's how crazy it is, man. At this point, I would rather play Looney. I'll play Looney as a right back over Lucas Vazquez any day. Like I'll pick myself over Lucas Vazquez any day. And this man keeps picking Lucas Vazquez. They are about scoring a 5th goal from Lucas Vazquez's position as well. Hey, this man does not like me, man. Carlo, guy should just go, man. I'm tired of him. I'm tired, man. Honestly. I'm tired, man. Honestly,
bro, I'm tired. Bro, listen, man. Like, you know what? I do want to stick with like Ruben Amorim, but like, if next season, if next season at this time in this May, if we face 17 losses in the Premier League and if we remain in 16th by this time in 2026, I'm sorry, man. He has to go.
No, bro, you'll be sacked. Right? You'll be sacked. But I want you to say something, man. For fun facts, guys. Did you guys know that Arsenal still could not? They were second again to give honor of God. Not even the first team to give honor of God to
I
Liverpool.
couldn't care less about the Arsenal game,
Those
bro. I'll be
guys
honest.
are specialists in failure. Like you bottle the league.
They've been for ages.
Honor of God. You bottle honor of God as well. They came second as well to Chelsea.
They've been, bro, Themba, they've been bridesmaids for 2 decades. I mean, are you really that surprised? I've seen this. I've seen this from primary schools and all the way until now. They've been the bridesmaids.
They're taking seconds, and they're taking second again in a game. Like you've bottled the league, but how do you bottle honor of God? They came second for honor of God as well. Chelsea beat you guys to it. Chelsea gave Liverpool honor of God for Arsenal, bro. So basically, Mourinho was right when he said they are specialists in failure.
I mean, he's been right. He's been right. Like, was it like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, kind of? Like 11 years ago, I think. I think he said. I think he said this like around 2014. I think around 2013-14 season about Arsenal. He has been right all this time. He's been right.
Yeah, big time. Man has been right, man. The man has been right. Man has been right all time, man. The man has been. I've been right on so many things, man. But honestly, man, it's about time Arsenal as a club. I'm sorry, man. They need to start looking at this guy called Arteta. Not even striker, Arteta himself.
They should have sacked Arteta. They should have sacked him like last season, though, in my opinion.
Because one thing I'm saying is this, man, and it's something I've been asking everybody: does this Arsenal team looks like a team that 750 million pounds was spent upon?
Bro, like they should have spent on striker this summer. Instead of that, they got like Miko Marino and then Arteta. He wanted to convert him as
my God. It's just funny, man. At this point in time, I'm watching training. I'm just watching training. Thank God he's can't for offside, because if that have scored, it would have been 5.
Really? Oh wow.
Okay. For a change, you guys beat this guy's offside trap. Wow.
Hansi Flick has beaten you. Hansi Flick has beaten you lot 4 times, isn't it, this season? Like so far,
bro,
which is crazy.
4 times. You know what is that? You know what is that? We beat them 4 times as well last season.
Yeah.
But the thing is this, man. Yeah, we beat them 1st time last. Like we've been winning them now. We've been winning Barca for how long? But the thing is that, like, the reason why the guy beats us in styles, and this is why this one pissed me off the most, is that, bro, I've watched these guys plays. They play Inter Milan. They were tired. They gave their all.
They really gave their all against the likes of like a really good back 3 side of Inter as well. Like they scored 3. Inter have been a good side, but Barca have been. Yeah, I actually thought that game should have went to penalties, but I mean, fair play to Inter, man. They actually
bro, there's no way it goes to, because one thing is this, man. Inter Milan have got a manager, because one thing is this: every changes that manager made on that day, every substitution he made.
Actually, the funny part is Themba, like Inzaghi plays the same system as Amram as well. He plays the exact same thing.
Saka helped blow the chest. Yeah, Saka should be scoring that, man. Arsenal.
Is it like 1-0? Is it like 1-0 Arsenal? Or is it 0-0?
No, he missed it. But you would expect him to score that, but he missed it.
I mean, like Arsenal without any pressure, they will turn up. I'll tell you one thing. Liverpool are going to be on the beach today, so I wouldn't be surprised if they win today. Arsenal.
No, I don't think so. I believe Arsenal are going to lose this game. I believe Arsenal are going to win this game. Lose this game.
Mark says 17 losses is crazy, is all I'm saying.
But honestly, it's crazy, man. Like coming to that, well, you know what is this, man? As much as people want to talk about Amorim, I get that. I do get that. But one thing I always say is this, which Kenny. I'm one person by I said it's the mistake was made from the very first day. Not just them to beat Nag. The mistake has been made
Yeah.
that this guy came into the club. Ratcliffe came into the club. Then the further went to make the mistake, you came in, you made a review, and you kept Ten Hag. That's another mistake. Because if you know he was not your guy, sack him. Just appreciate him and sack him. You know he's not your guy, sack him.
Even
do that.
even
Kept him.
even Ten Hag knew like he was about to be sacked doing his like
They kept
holidays or something, and then yeah, Ineos give him a surprise.
Why,
We'll
why
keep
do
you.
you keep him in a job? You kept him in a job, knowing fully well he's not your guy. You gave him 300 million pounds to sign players for his system.
I think it's 250 or something. No, I think it's 200. I think it's 200 we spent
I
on
have to be corrected.
it's
For
200,
his
yeah.
system. How you giving you gave him for his system? Then you brought in Dan Ashworth, who was on guard of whatever. Is he guard of honor? What did they call it?
Guard of honor would be funny, man.
What was it? Is it gardening leave? I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, gardening leave.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's
gardening leave?
Yeah, it's
Gardening leave. The guy was sacked before his gardening leave. Like that man was on gardening leave for 6 months and was sacked after 3 months. Whatever went on, we don't know and we'll never know what happened. If he did not want to keep Ten Hag, because people are saying they sacked him because he wanted to keep Ten Hag, because people those are those theory. You were not there, you were not sure, you didn't know what was happening. Then these guys, you decided to sack the sporting director. You also sacked a manager. You just gave 200 million pounds to sign his players for a system. Then what happened? You sack him. Then decides to go bring in a manager that plays a different football philosophy. It is crazy why people are seeing this and are surprised. So, because in my own opinion, what Amon should have done is this. Like, I believe if Ruud van Nistelrooy was the one managing that team, you guys will not be ending the season with 17 losses. I will say that for free as a fact. As much as people don't rate Van Nistelrooy, or I'm one person, I said, if Ten Hag was the manager, I don't think, bro, it would be this bad. I don't think so. I do not think so. And the same thing, I would say the same thing for Ruud van Nistelrooy. If Van Nistelrooy was the one that managed this team, it will not lose so many games like it did. Mark, wait, let me just say something now, because I know you want to say something about what he's doing at Leicester, but you're forgetting something. They don't have the quality of players United have. And we saw what this man did in his first 3 games at United. I'm not saying he was going to do extraordinary, but I'm telling you, you guys will not end a season with 17 losses and be where you are right now. And that's the fact. I don't know anything anybody want to say, but it's the fact. You guys were not going to be losing 17 games. You will not. And that's the next truth. Just like when I say Ten Hag, if it was Ten Hag, you would not be. I'm sorry, man. There's no way United will be where they are with Ten Hag. No way. Even with the fact that I was one person that was saying Ten Hag should be sacked. And it is weird coming from me as well. I can say it for what it is. Do I think Ten Hag should have been sacked? Yes. But do I think with Ten Hag it will be this bad? No. And I will say the same thing. If I don't think if it's Ruud as well, it will be this bad. I don't think so. But these guys decided to go and bring in a manager that plays different philosophy of football. And the same people whereby Ten Hag failed to bring out the best from, people are expecting Amorim, who is not his players, to bring the same players out. The question here is now, when they brought in Amorim, did these guys rule out the season? Because it might be They brought him here and they rule out the season, but people might not really understand that. And that's the next truth. They might bring him here and say, bro, don't worry, do your thing. The season has been written off. And I know I said that at some point, I said, I think these guys have ruled out the season. But do I think so? I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. But as much as, you know, I want to talk about Amorim. Bro, 17 games is a lot of game, man. Bro. And I would believe, like by the text, I believe so that this guys, if he does not win the Europa, he will get the sack. I believe so. For just sure. Like when I said that final, whoever does not win that final gets sacked. And is going to get sacked if he does not win.
It's definitely going to be El Sakiko, man. This is
whoever loses that game gets the sack. I'm telling you, because I'm sorry, man. The way it is, just look at it that Ange does. This guy, Vinicius is rubbish, man. I'm just tired of this guy, man. Ange just says Ange wins it, and it becomes what? Ange becomes the savior. Ange becomes the savior. He comes in, he becomes the savior. He wins the first trophy against a Manchester United side.
17 years as well, you know. 17 years.
Yeah, 17 years. And whatever happened in the Premier League, they don't give a fuck about it. Nobody care about it anymore.
We are going to get bantered this summer, man.
Like, you guys are going to get bantered. You know what it means? You get like Spurs getting their first trophy against Manchester United. Bro, that will banter.
Four times also. That's 4 times he will beat us.
Yeah. Then you look at it.
If we play Themba, if we play like this against Chelsea, I've said this like minutes earlier. If we play like this, I'm sorry, we like Bilbao also. We for the first 60 minutes we played extremely shit. We played extremely shit as well.
What's banter never kill anybody. I know. Just that was banter. And if United ends up winning against Spurs, bro, Arsenal fans are not ready for what people are going to say. Arsenal fans are not ready. Bro,
even if we win the Europa League, man, come on, man. This Premier League campaign has been an absolute disgrace. And that's why I fully agreed of what Ruben Amorim has said earlier. This is the worst Manchester United team like in 4 decades. This is the worst Manchester team. He knows it as well.
He knows, and he said it. But when he said it, he was criticized for saying it. Just like this guy came in, won 4-0 against Everton. People were like, Amorim ball. The guy came out in press conference and said, that's not Amorim ball. The storm is still going to come. He said it like you just won a game of 4-0. And in your press conference, you said there's going to be storm. It's just that, what I would say is that, will he be allowed to do what he did at Sporting Lisbon? Because one thing is this, man. If you look at anything Sporting Lisbon will tell you, they'll tell you straight that Amorim is somebody, but he came in, it was not good at all. It was not. When he came in, it wasn't good at all. And whatever he did for that football club, the fact that he was leaving, people were crying, tells you how much of an effect he had on the club, on the fans, and everything. And he left the club. They brought in a coach. They sacked the coach they brought to replace Amorim at Sporting. They sacked him, I think, after 4 or 5 games. They sacked him.
I think it's probably around like 12, 13 games. I don't think it's 5 games.
Okay, maybe I stand to correct it. He gets sacked, and they brought, and from there, Benfica almost won the league. Benfica almost won the league. Just that yesterday, all they needed to do was win the game, and they win the league, but they played out a 1-1 draw. If not so, Martin Odegaard, what happened to your jersey? They teared it on you or what? Why is this person looking like a stripper? So it's what it is, man. Honestly. So Amorim did whatever he could do. And I would say one thing is that whatever Amorim is doing right now, it's not the first time we have seen it happening. Jose Mourinho also did the same thing Amorim did. Jose Mourinho did the exact same thing Amorim is doing right now. Whereby Amorim, the reason that matters is just the Europa. Because for me, I believe you win the Europa, whatever else that happened before, you don't give a damn and you don't care about it. You do not care about it. The thing is that we have seen them lift the trophy, and I think for that's what that matters the most. Man says, if you did not expect an up and down season, what did you expect? Fact. Yeah, that's what I will ask. That is what I will ask. Because it's just crazy where people were like, I've watched people talk.
I'm just more angry about today's performance. Like in just a manner how we lost this game. I was so pissed off with it.
And that's what I would say. Just like I was saying, I said, if I'm going to lose a game of football, I want to lose it the way Barca lost to Inter Milan.
Exactly.
There's no way you want to say, you could see they gave their all, and you can't even say the best team won because both teams were good, just that Inter Milan, went through. I want to lose that way. I don't want to lose the way I lost to Arsenal. And I've heard people like Kenny, when you get some United fan base talk about football, you question their board knowledge. Honestly, you get people telling you Amorim should get the best out of these guys. And I'll be like, the same people that the tenor that signed it wasn't able to get the best out of them. Sometimes I believe if you go now, there are people making videos, crashing out. Some they will go as far as faking it even.
I couldn't care less about these people, man. But
after you guys lost against Wolverhampton, people were talking about Wolves. It's just Wolverhampton. I was like, it's just Wolverhampton. Like Wolverhampton, I think, and Aston Villa have been the only two teams they have won 5 games in a row this season. So that tells you they are on form. And people are busy doing crashing out reaction video. Are like sometimes people just create content for just put out something there. Because if you got brains, for me, I believe what is important is the Europa. And I believe it wins the Europa.
Europa League final is the one, but what I'm trying to say is that like the players, I understand like the players do not want to get injured, but where's the fight? Where is the passion against West Ham? Where was Bruno today? I didn't see Bruno today. I didn't see Mason Mount today. I didn't see Kobe Mainu today. I didn't see Rasmus Højlund today.
I said on the stream, Vegeta did not understand that Kobe was playing. He saw him. I was like, "Oh, when did Kobe come on?" I said, "Kobe started the game." So you could also say these guys were like, everybody want to play the final. They don't want to get injured, and that alone is just crazy. Because sometimes you just need to how about just play the game for what it is. Play the game.
Just play the game. Just play the game. Don't
don't just play for the badge. Like Lenny Euro.
At least play for the at least Lenny Euro. At least I know he shouldn't really have started in my opinion. That would be my first mistake for Ruben Amorim because he played the full 90 minutes against Bilbao, right? He played the full 90. He shouldn't have started him, in my opinion. That's the only mistake he's made for me. But at least
I would tell you, I would tell you, I believe he was going to take him out in the second half. He would have.
He would have taken off.
I've seen him what he did the same thing with Mazwari. So he was going to take him out. And the fact alone that Mazwari started, then Euro started, just tells you that Bruno started, Lugatti started. Just tells you that it's not a game he threw it away. He actually believed this guy should be able to do something. Because on paper, looking at the team, it started Hamad as well. So on paper, So it's not really throw the game out, just because if it's somebody throw the game out, is even the way he was reacting on the bench. The guy was fuming, man. That was fuming, biting his finger
Amram
like
was fuming. Amram was fuming. He was confused. Like
nice
yeah,
one,
like
Gakpo. Gakpo has
1-0.
scored for Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool. Gakpo has scored for
It's
Liverpool.
1-0. Yeah, they're going to get 90 points. They're getting 90 points this season.
Mbappe hat-trick. Mbappe hat-trick. Mbappe just scored as well. Bro, it's rubbish, man. Don't have time for those bullshit. This guy up pissing me off anyway.
Oh my
Mark.
god.
Gakpo just scored.
I genuinely hope like maybe like Salah assist who basically
I'm
assists.
trying to
I actually
No, I don't think
actually,
I don't think Salah. I don't think Salah. He came from the left. I think it's Robertson.
need, like-
It's Robertson.
oh,
It's
I
Robertson.
actually needed some flipping FPL points though, to be honest.
You guys still doing the FPL, bro. I forgot. I think I stopped doing the FPL after game
actually-
5.
I actually never changed it for I never changed it for a week or something. Yeah, this is the first time this week I've forgotten to change. So yeah, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Gakpo. All this but just rubbish, man. Ref, end the game, man. 2-0.
2-0
Luis
already.
Diaz. 2-0.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Luis Diaz just scored. I think it's an
Yeah.
assist from Mo Salah. No, it's a bush line.
Oi.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, you nearly.
What I want to say nearly, I think.
What are you saying? What is he saying?
Bro, it's
Oh
on
my
it's a bush
God.
line.
You almost slighted me, man.
No, I thought it was from Salah because it came from his position. Then when I saw it, I like,
Oh, okay,
Salah does not have this. It was a bush line.
How many points I got? Oh man, I only got 27 points. Hey yo,
27 points. Imagine.
this is bad, man. Oh yeah, I actually I
Flop, apparently. Flop.
yeah, you flopped. How did you get that side? How did you get that side thing, man? That's funny.
I live Said, man. That guy too pisses me off, man. Sometimes all he says off pieces gets me angry, man. He talks crap sometimes, man.
A lot of times
Yeah,
he
it
talks
talks-
crap, bro. That's why
He talks crap, man. And no,
one thing I will say about him, at least maybe his comedy sense of humor is like all right, but like his football takes and you know there was one I saw somewhere on like X, right? This guy couldn't even answer the question on who basically who are the who were the previous captains of United.
yeah.
He forgotten, man. I was like, how can you forgotten that?
Why can you forget the captain, man? Even me know
How the hell
I
did you forgotten?
I can
forgotten.
mention
Man just
I can
forgotten Roy
mention.
Keane. The great Roy Keane was a captain.
Roy
man.
Keane,
The great
Cantona. Cantona was the
great
captain.
Cantona. Who else? Robson as well. The great
Robson,
Robson.
Vidic.
Vidic.
Vidic was captain. Patrick Evra was captain.
Evra was the
Rangis was
captain.
captain.
Rangis,
Darren Fletcher was captain as well at some point.
Fletcher. Mm-hmm.
Bro, these guys they're all over Arsenal here, bro.
Ashley Young also.
They're
Ashley
Young given. Antonio Valencia as well.
Yeah, Antonio Valencia as well. Yeah.
Just imagine.
The
it just tells you they do content for just man. They just put something out there.
Yeah,
But kudos to
absolutely.
them though. They've been able to boost how would I put it, man? They've been able to, it's not easy to also to build a fan base, man. The community he has, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't lie to you, man. The like you don't get subs from that if your content is not being enjoyed. And I think what it does is very, very smart. It brings in people by that very, very like like when you watch his content sometimes they're nice. Just like sometimes the takes as well for people that comes on this thing, like your man them talk, bro. Then I listen to one of them, I'm like, bro,
Oh, I don't really listen. I watched a clip right somewhere on like X. It's called like no context fan TV. There's this account there. So they usually posted like a clip of it. That was like one of them it was like a clip somewhere from like Mandem Talk. He was just ranting. I'm like, bro, can you calm down? Like just like let's just have a little bit of like an healthy debate conversation instead of like just shouting and ranting for no reason. Like, come on, man.
Bro, I don't like you, man.
You guys can do better for me.
It does work for you.
Oh,
like the one thing I'll say, like the are times about you rant. It's like I do watch a lot of content, and there are some I agree with, and there's some I just take as bullshit, man. Like sometimes my garbage takes on things sometimes can piss me off. I'm like, this guy talking crap right now, and I'll switch, just take it out because
Goldbridge sometimes he does.
I can enjoy your content.
He does. Goldbridge sometimes he speaks facts, but like
no, he does. He does.
Yeah, sometimes
he does. He does. He speaks facts, but sometimes it waffles as well. And I'll be like, no, nah, you're talking rubbish. Nah, bro, for my sanity, for my safety, I'll listen to you when you're making sense. And when you were talking about Tenag, I'll be like, bro, and they want to yank you're gonna say, man. All you want to do is just keep this manager in, because first of all, the manager, you need to understand that he had an interview with Rasmus Højlund, and Rasmus Højlund was from where? From Tenag's agency. So he was busy. Whatever it takes to just keep these guys in the job, man was doing it. He was doing it, and I'm like, bro, man, this is now you just having your own thoughts.
What are you saying, man? What are you saying? What is he saying?
I listen to everybody, man. Even troops. I listen to troops. I listen to Ligona. I listen to North Side. Whereby sometimes I'm telling you, when I watch
Gunner is funny, man.
like when I watch Ligona, that guy tries, man. Do stream for 8 hours, bro. I can't. I don't know what you're saying.
He just recently did it like I think he did like 12 hours. And actually, to be fair, it was a watch alongs. It was a mixture of watch alongs, fan cams, and
reaction. Reactions. Everything extended.
Yeah,
bro,
they just yeah. That's
bro, man. Man is trying, bro. I don't think I'll do such, man. I don't think I.
No, I can't, bro. There were people on my channel. They were telling me, oh, you should do like a 5 hour or 6 hours. No. Come on, man.
5 hours for what?
I gotta take off my eyes also, bro. Come on, man.
You know what is that? I can watch movie, play game for that 12 hours, but just stream for 12 hours. It feels somewhere by you just
games.
I think games I will end up like the reason why I'm able to talk to you right now is because I've got an Arsenal game going on and I have a Barca game going on. Because I feel as if I'm going to end up having nothing to say. Then why am I alive? But bro, those guys try, man. They try, man. And sometimes everybody, for me, I don't know, people enjoy it, but maybe I don't because I'm not a neutral fan of them. I'm a neutral fan. Maybe that's why sometimes when they do it, I'll be like, bro, now this is just doing it, just be live. You're not doing content people will enjoy. So that's the thing. But bro, the fact that those guys can do those nonsense, do that the 5 hours, 8 hours, and people, you get to see at least 1.5 people live watching, bro, it just shows they enjoy it, man. Because at the end of the day, people have what they enjoy. They have what they enjoy. People will sometimes enjoy. You see, like Northside, When it's crash out here, people loves him crashing out, man. Bro. And the guy does, bro. You know what is about North side? And I can tell you, you see Said, when he does his ranting, bro,
I
that
don't
guy
care
pretends.
about.
That guy pretends a lot because
Oh
I don't get to,
yeah.
I don't get to see that thing that yes you are angry, like yes he's pretending, but when you watch like North side, bro, that guy goes from it's just like the way I am. I've crashed out. I got angry. Vegeta was surprised, and he was asking me like, "Wow, but you guys we consider go." So that's what it is. Like when you crash, it's not something by you are doing and you're like, "Hey, no, bro, you see it, you know that this person is crashing out for real." So when I watch Northside crashing out, you know for sure that it's like, bro, he's crashing out big time, and he's saying it is a fact. Not all this nonsense you see that guy doing. Be like, man, bro, just off the car, man. Now you're just lying. You're lying, man. Honestly, if you're going to be angry, let's see it. Not you just gonna do, bro. You're lying, Rev. That's not a pen. The hand is in his right natural position. That's what I would do in here. That cannot be a pen. I'm trying to come back into the game and you are basically giving a pen. Ancelotti, thank you. You have tried. Come and go to Brazil, man. I'm tired of you, man. I'm sorry. Thank you.
I think mostly he's probably gonna retire for me personally.
Ancelotti.
Yeah, I think probably.
Ancelotti is taking a job already. Man is saying going to retire to where? Man is taking a job already. Ancelotti had about three. He had about 3 jobs waiting for him. The Saudi national team job, 1, Al Hilal 2, and Brazil job. He's taking the Brazil job. They have a verbal agreement already. So he would.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
After this game, he's going to sign.
So
it's going to.
So basically, your next manager is going to be Alonso, isn't it?
Yeah, it's confirmed. Alonso is coming in already.
It's confirmed, yeah. Oh, yeah, nice.
That's it's confirmed. Alonso is coming in. So
nice.
What it is, man. I just wanted him to just live. He had every opportunity to live on a high, but he decided to do his own. Thank you, ref. That's not a pen. Good decision for a change in J. Not a pen. Natural position. Is that not natural position? Carlo Ancelotti. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, man.
Oh my god.
That guy have screwed us this season. But I'm sorry, man. Looking at that again, that's a pain. Because he wouldn't call that his natural position. Well, just because the hand is like this at the back. I don't think that counts. I think if it was this way, but like this, I don't think it counts. But I'll take that, man. Just that not giving a pen does not count for anything, though. Arsenal Football Club. You guys can't even beat Liverpool. This Chelsea, they are not even a good side. Beat Liverpool 3-1. And people want to tell you, no, they were playing with the team B. But like, bro, what are we saying, man? Like, even my garbage was saying they were playing the reserve team. I was like, oh, so all of a sudden, this guy is a reserve player. What's his name? Van Dijk is a reserve player. Musala is a reserve player. Oh God, man, bro. Just because you want to just make it seem as if, no, man, Chelsea did not play a tough side. They played the tough side. This man is beginning Hendrick in the 83 minutes. That man is a disgrace, man. Oh, God, get the fuck out of my club, man. Carlo Ancelotti. Like, you've got blood in your hands. The fact alone that Rodrigo is on the bench and Vinicius Jr. is just busy stinking it out. Man. I'm just tired of this man, man. I'm tired of this brother. Brother and uncle Carlo Ancelotti, bro. Lord save your soul, man. Love save your soul. Don't worry, you win the World Cup. You win the World Cup. I'll be there to cheer you up, man. You win the World Cup, don't worry. Oh,
Meanwhile, I'm just watching the replay of our game. Like literally, how the hell were we playing side to side? Not even a simple, not even a urgency. It makes me laugh, man. It just makes me laugh, man.
and that's the worst thing, man. No urgency. No urgency, but like you guys were like Vegeta said, Mark said, Baritek said, I don't think losing 17 games, bro, I don't think it's acceptable.
Next season, it shouldn't be acceptable. Next season,
Like what?
onwards.
Like what are you doing, bro? This guy was the pass for you to make. The simple pass for you to make was Hendrick. What are you passing the ball to Vinicius Junior for? Oh no, sometimes players will piss you off, man. Somebody was just here, give him the true pass, give him the true pass. He makes the run and scores the ball. He did not. Even with the fact that the kid timed his run, he gave the ball to Vinicius Junior that was in Australia. Whereas there was a player that was just here next to him. How crazy can these guys be, man?
Maybe you want to sell him to like a Australian league, isn't it?
Turning it alcoholic. Like this is a turning it
EPL league.
Bro, this is gin I'm drinking, bro. Can you just put him on? Like, look at where the gin is, man. I opened this bottle in this stream. I opened this stream. I bought this stream. They are turning me to an alcoholic. These guys are just. I saw troops almost finishing an NSC.
How many Hennessy he just drank? How many Hennessy he just drank?
In that game against the guy almost finished the bottle, the entire bottle.
Oh my god!
The guy was fuming. The eyes were so red. He was fuming. I'm sure he would have finished this video because, bro, guy was busy shouting on the other guy. Blah blah blah. See, bro, relax, man.
Imagine they just compare Odegaard to the likes of Kevin De Bruyne. It's mad deluded, bro. I was like, bro. I mean, bro, like Odegaard had a one decent season, and you lot wanted to compare with like a treble winning.
You know player. What? Like you know one thing, like and when you talk about comparing it, like this manager, I don't know what this guy did to him, man. I don't know what Rodrigo did to him, but man is busy bringing everybody on. Rodrigo is still on the bench. Big up to you, man. Like what's his name said, he's gonna speak with what's his name? Stop limping, you are crazy. Man is busy limping. Look at him. They took him off. All of a sudden, you are limping. Are you mad? This guy is forming Saka right now. All of a sudden, the video is limping. You are mad. They took you out limping. Do I blame you? I don't fucking blame you. I blame Kalancho team anyway. That believed in you. I'm sorry, man. You're a good player, no doubt. But man, this isn't. I'm sorry, man. You've been shambolic, honestly. You have been really shambolic. Shambolic. And well, I think the game is over for me. I think. Vegeta says Rodrigo to United is a better deal than Cunha for 10. Yeah,
How much is he though? How much is he though?
100.
Oh my god. Nah, we ain't getting him, bro. We ain't getting him.
100. This guy slammed 120 million on him. What's his name? Perez slammed 120 million euros on him, which is 100 million pounds.
The chat is saying 70 million pounds. I'll probably check that tomorrow, man. I've got no energy in it, to be honest.
If you think you will get it for 20, it's not happening. You don't get it for 70 million. There's no way. So you believe this man was selling for that cheap? There's no happening, bro. There's what Perez don't do. You know, for me, I was even saying that I don't know what Perez was doing, not even taking the deal for Vinicius Junior. It was hoping that Vinicius Junior was going to repeat the same form he had last season. And that hasn't worked well. It hasn't worked well. So now, for me, I think we should have cashed out. The same thing I would say to United fans and your families that are saying, nah, we can't sell Bruno. I beg you guys, you can sell him right now. You know, Mark says, I'm sure this is Mark. Mark says we wanted 100 for Cristiano Ronaldo. Perez begged for discount. Hey, that was then, bro. That was then. Like, you are forgetting, like 80 million pounds back then is equivalent to, for me, 400 million. I'm sorry. We are seeing players like Declan Rice going for 105 million. Caicedo 115 million. Bro, if my player is going to leave, he's going to leave for a good amount of money. Nice one, Mbappe. I'm sure you're offside. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's offside, though. This is sometimes what you want in a player. I'm sorry, man, but it's on. It's onside, man. You took it too soon. You took it too soon, bro. Took it too soon. Should have waited. Good save from Szczesny. You want Alvaro Fernandez. Yes, I want Alvaro Fernandez. So this is what we could do, Mark. You give me Alvaro for take him, cash back on him for 18 million. And the deal already, we said we're going to give you guys. We'll give you guys what's it called? 30 million to 35 million. So basically, take Alvaro Fernandez back. Then you give me plus the 70 million. Yeah, you have Rodrigo. Bro, you have offside, man. You're offside, bro. No, you touch it. He made an attempt for it, man. He made an attempt for the goal, so it will not count. He made an attempt. You should just jump. No. Bro, you are dreaming. Man, you are dreaming right now, bro. You're dreaming. Come here. Come and say it to me, Mark.
For me, it's just Europa League or bust. I don't really care about transfers at this moment of time, bro. Let's just win the Europa League trophy first, but
come say it to me. There's no way you're telling me that.
But I'm sorry, if we play like this against Bilbao and today, oh god.
Okay, no problem. There's no you tell me you are going to get. I'm sorry, man. Come on, bro. Because the guys are falling out of order with what's his name? What's this guy's name again? Ancelotti. Bro, man. Ancelotti is just I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to that man this season, man. Because every decision making he has made, man, is just shambolic, man. But bro, if you're going to give me Alvaro Fernandez, you just give me Alvaro Fernandez and give me 70 million on top of Alvaro Fernandez. Then Rodrigo's your guy. And when you said Mbappe happened, I agree with you. Just that we are about to lose a very important player. Because the thing is this, man, Rodrigo can. What I like about Rodrigo is that he's versatile. He can play as a 10, he can play as a 9, he can play as a 7, he can play as 11.
Themba, I gotta go, yeah. Big up to you, yeah.
Big up to you, man. The game is about to end, man. I'll still be jumping off the stream, man.
Yeah.
Oh, red card. Big up to you, Sir Chief.
Shout out to Mark, yeah.
Shout out to Mark.
Shout out. Big up.
Man is listening to you. He's listening to you. Don't worry. He's listening to you, man.
Criminals. Yeah, you Themba talking about Alvaro and 17 mil.
Yes, now.
Yeah.
No, that's the agreement, Mark. That's the agreement, bro. I give you 35 million. If you want Rodrigo, you are seriously wanting
Dream
Rodrigo.
anybody.
A deal can be done there. A deal can be made, but bro, not for that much you're talking about. Rodrigo.
There is no way that deal will be done. None.
No, yeah, no,
It's
come
not
on, it will be
happening,
done.
bro. I am
You guys
sorry
don't,
to break it
you
to
guys
you.
don't want him anyway. You don't want Alvaro Fernandez anyway. You guys spent
Bro,
30
you,
million. You spent 30 million on the
bro,
wrong
we go
person.
and get
So
him, bro. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I
yeah,
already
that
tell you about this deal happening months ago. I
do
tell you,
do
Rodrigo
do the
to
right
United
deal.
in 20,
Do the right deal. Do the right deal.
right?
Do
I
the right
tell
deal.
you, I ain't say notice. I ain't
Add,
saying nothing for weeks and months. You
add,
know, I now come out and I tell you, £70 million is what the deal will
70
be.
million plus
You don't
40,
believe me?
70
You talk
million,
100,
70 million
brother.
plus what's his name? That gets you the deal done.
Well, we will see.
Yeah,
Just remember, I tell you, yeah,
we shall see, man.
you will see. Because I
Mark.
know better.
Yeah, well, the
What?
game is done. Travis Scott is very, very much happy. It's 5-3. They bottled it again, as usual. Those guys are bloody rubbish. Mark, at this point in time, you can call me, drop it. I hate the stream, man, because I'm done here, man. Big up to you, man.
Bro,
Big up to
I
you, man.
feel you. I feel you. I understand. Big up to everybody joining. It's been your boy Mark N, MUFC fan, and Themba Banks in the building for another long and interesting encounter of Manchester United live. You will be back again midweek with Chelsea, of course, en route to the Europa League final. It's going to be an interesting one, guys. I implore you, stay tuned for more. Big up to all of you, and don't forget to smash the likes. Big up to Themba Banks and all those who joined. Big up to Halftime with Vegeta. Big up to Drex. Big up also to my boy, Hayden Pro in the building, otherwise known as Bali Tech. And also, not to mention, Kenny Fan TV, go support him. He does his thing with the Emergency United stream, so check him out. And guys, big up to each and every one of you. We will catch
Big
you
up,
guys later
everybody.
on. It's been a good one.
Baby.